4 weeks in a row of having Sevier County on TV.
Yeah, I did hear they started a GoFundMe to have you removed as play-by-play of the Sevier County Sports Network.
That's my understanding. Gaddis said they're doing the same thing in Oak Ridge, so I may just be completely – I said we should have gone to South Pitt. But anyway, okay, let's bring in Eric Kane, Casey Funderburg, our resident short-timer tonight, her final broadcast with us. Casey, first off, we're going to miss you.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to miss you all, too. This has been so much fun these last 2 seasons. And then also I got to give a shout-out to our crew, the guys in the truck, the guys on the field, camera ops, grips, every single person that has helped put these games together. You all have been awesome and such a joy to work with, and I'm so glad I've been a part of these broadcasts for the last 2 seasons.
Okay. Let's not start crying right now. Let's wait till later. Let's do that in the fourth quarter. Okay. Eric, let's get things started with the key players tonight. Jude Costner won every award there was to win since last week.
Yeah, I mean, here on the Smokey Bear radio network, Jude Costner, TV. He's made tons and tons of plays over the last couple of games that we've seen. I mean, he's that straw that kind of stirs the drink, right? They throw it to him, get down there on the goal line, they go 3 backs in the backfield, they'll hand it off to him. When Sevier County needs a play or to move the sticks, Jude Costner's the guy they look to. Tight ends had a phenomenal year, and he was phenomenal last week, and an overtime win against West.
Flip it to the other side, Casey. You have Blaine Stansberry, the quarterback for Oak Ridge. He drives the train because he is the guy that's.
You want to say straw that stirs the drink, but Eric already used it.
He already used it. But he's that guy, is the quarterback for Oak Ridge that obviously has the ball in his hands every play.
Yes, he's the 3 espresso beans in the martini. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, guys, but yeah, Blaine, he stands tall in the pocket. All season long, he's been delivering just consistency for this offense, especially in the postseason, which is exactly what they've needed. He's been a leader offensively, passing for over 2,000 yards and 15 touchdowns. And this season, he became the Wildcats' leading passer. So he's had a great season so far for this Oak Ridge football team.
By the way, Eric, I love that. You used his line, and he kept going, he's the straw, he's the straw, and you couldn't come up with anything else.
Well, I was going to say conductor of the train.
And
I came up with mine on the spot. I thought
she
that was
threw
pretty
out
good.
3 espresso beans.
That was
pretty good.
That was good.
It's a parting gift for you. Okay, hey, other games that are going on tonight, even though Halloween was a few weeks ago, Coalfield will hit the road to play South Pittsburgh. A miraculous win for Coalfield a week ago over Oliver Springs as Christmas came early. Austin's working double time this week as he had a chance to sit down with Benson Napier, the head coach of Coalfield.
Joined by Coalfield head coach Benson Napier. Coach Napier, you got a big one coming up at South Pittsburgh coming up later tonight. Kind of take me through this game. How do you feel about it going in, and what will it take to get a win?
Really excited about the opportunity in front of us. It's an opponent that they've got better each week. They're playing their best football this time of year right now. We're going to have to come out and control the line of scrimmage on both sides. If we can do that, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. But the key to the game tonight is going to be dominating the line of scrimmage.
How do you get your kids to understand that, they beat Oliver Springs twice? Oliver Springs beat the South Pitt team early in the year, but that South Pitt team is probably a little bit different than the one they'll face coming up later tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's just one of those things, kind of preach to them. You can't look at something that happened in week 1. We're a completely different football team than we were week 1. South Pitt's a completely different football team than they were in week 1. At the end of the day, I think our kids understand the opportunity ahead of us. There's 4 teams left, and you're 48 minutes away from being one of the final 2 playing.
Finally, we'll get you out the door. What's the one key Coalfield has to do tonight to get a win?
Control the line of scrimmage up front. We got to be able to run the football, pick up 4 to 5 yards of carry, kind of try to keep their athletes off the field on offense. If we can control the line of scrimmage, we'll be in good shape.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coalfield out South Pittsburgh tonight. Ray Hodges pregame show continues. Austin, you just something to say?
The only game in the Eastern time zone. Every other game tonight, including that one right there, doesn't start for at least another hour after we start.
Didn't even think about that. We'll continue preparations for this one, Oak Ridge and Sevier County, when we come back.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
So how did Sevier County get here? Well, a week ago, it was West that tied things up at 10. We went to overtime.
Yeah, 46-yarder at the end of regulation, and then West went boom, score. And, you know, this is a fantastic play right here by Troy, and he gets into the end zone. Sevier County goes right in, and all of a sudden we're tied going to the second overtime.
Jude Costner ties it at 17. This gives Sevier County the lead, 24-17, and then West with one chance.
Yep, just kind of short arm the throw. If he puts it on him, it's a touchdown. We go to the next overtime, but instead it was just short, and Sevier County advances on to tonight's game against Oak Ridge.
Yeah, double overtime was the win, and Sevier County has been so impressive. It's been a magical run over the last 3 weeks, and Eric Kane had a chance to visit with the head coach of the Smoky Bears, Todd Loveday.
Here with Sevier County head coach Todd Loveday. And Coach, what an atmosphere, what a week of preparation. How was that week of preparation? I know a little bit weird with the holiday in there, but obviously the stakes are high tonight.
Yeah, it was appropriate, you know, a holiday of Thanksgiving, a lot of gratitude. Pleased with the guys, how we put in the work this week. We improved a little bit this week, like that's our weekly goal, and one game at a time mentality.
When you look at Oak Ridge tonight, a team that's, you know, played week after week, I think their bye week might have been like the second week of the year, but what do you see in an Oak Ridge team, especially here of late?
I just see a team that's held it together. You know, they dealt with some injuries early on and a little bit not too long ago, and staff's held the guys together. They got some playmakers. They're here for a reason.
Look at the quarterback in Blaine Stansberry. He does a lot of different things. He throws it pretty well. What does your defense have to do to kind of slow him down and slow down that offense?
Just can't take a play off. I mean, he's one of the better guys I've seen at carrying fakes out and running a play how it's supposed to be played. You can tell he's a good leader, and he tries to get the ball to the playmakers.
You know, ball control, running the football, long sustaining drives. That's kind of what Oak Ridge is going to want to do tonight. Defensively, what must you guys do to kind of stop that?
We just can't give them anything. No pre-snap penalties, no post-snap penalties, just diagnose, run or pass, and fly the football.
Obviously, you know the basics, block, tackle, do some of the things you've already spoke about, but if Sevier County's going to win the night and go on to play in the state title, what else is going to happen here tonight?
We just can't wait around and see what's going to happen. Our guys have been great all year long, week in, week out, just making plays and not being afraid to go make the first play and doing it as a team.
I know that, you know, injuries are a part of football, and I know you've lost a big guy, linebacker, and Tyler Gaslin, but health-wise, kind of where are you entering tonight?
pretty good as we've been, outside of Joey for sure. And, Teagan's about 100%. This week's the best he's looked in practice in a long time. It looked like the old Teagan, and everybody else kind of healed up. This time of year, everybody's got some knocks and bruises on them.
Your tight end, running back, kind of, everything guy, Jude Coster, he's been so big for you guys in the playoffs and all year long. Is a night like tonight when guys like him have to step up and kind of show who they are?
Sure. When the rubber hits the road, your playmakers show up, and no different for Jude and Hedrick and Cooper and all these guys.
Coach, thanks so much and best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Bears.
Yeah, it has been a magical run over the last 3 weeks. And can Sevier County stay undefeated? Can they get to 14-0 and get to the 5A Blue Cross Bowl next week? Well, we'll find out here in just a few minutes. Now, a team that's used to making a long run through the playoffs and used to driving to Chattanooga is Anderson County. Mavericks got over a big hurdle a week ago over Greenville. Tonight they're on the road again. Austin had a chance to visit with Davey Gillum.
Joined by Anderson County head coach Davey Gillum. Coach Gillum and the Mavericks will head to Macon County for a 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern kick. Coach Gillum, this is a Macon County team that's kind of found some magic here in the playoffs. What do you know about them? What impresses you about
them? They're very explosive on offense. They've got a couple of twin brothers, I think. Number 7, I can't remember his name just off the top of my head, but probably shockingly, but maybe the most electric skill player we've seen all year. The scary thing for us is it's more of a wing T style offense. They're really good at it. They do a lot of formations. I think their head coach may have been the OC at Murfreesboro, Oakland not too long ago. So our biggest concern is, how ready can we get in a week for that style of offense?
Well, you've got a pretty electric player on your side as well in Waylon LaRue, who's a Mr. Football finalist. Just kind of talk about your team right now. What do you feel like they're doing well as we head to the semis?
I think balance is maybe the key for us. Waylon's been fabulous. We thought he could have a good year. None of us thought it would be this good. But the great thing about Waylon is we block it right one time, it's a touchdown. You're not catching him. I don't care who you are. And that kind of speed is game-changing at times, especially in tight games. So he's been a big part of that. But, our quarterback, Landon Hensley's got better every game. No disrespect to anybody else, but he may be the best quarterback in Tennessee right now. He is throwing the ball really well. He's seeing the field well. He's going through progressions 1, 2, 3, 4 in milliseconds now, doing some really good things, extremely accurate. And then we got a really good receiving core led by Trent Strickland and Israel Smalls, Evan Pott, Riley. Really good, just total good core of players at every position. The O-line has been really good, giving us time, giving Waylon space. And it's just that balance between all them key factors that's been able to help us get through each round. Defense has been lights out. Coach Chadwell and Coach Lambert have put together some really electric game plans, been super aggressive, and, we've been able to hold down some really good offenses.
Coach, man, we appreciate the time. Good luck tonight, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, Anderson County, one of the teams on the road tonight. As a matter of fact, the only local team we have at home is Oak Ridge tonight. Let's head down to KCK of WATE Friday Frenzy. Boy, the game's so important now because the winners go to Chattanooga next week.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. And we have every single game of an area team on our channel tonight, starting at 11:14. Starting off with 1A, Coalfield is visiting South Pittsburgh. Coalfield's been stumped in the state semifinals the last few years, and this year they're trying to break past it. And then in 2A, we've got York Institute at Marion County. York Institute has been in the playoffs the last 8 years, but has never made a state title game. 3A, Alcoa, they're trying to get back to the opportunity to win their 10th straight state title. 4A, we got Anderson County visiting Macon County. They're trying to have a repeat of 2022. Moving on to here, obviously, Oak Ridge hosting Sevier County. Sevier County trying to have a monumental year for their 100th year of program existence. And finally, 6A, Maryville is at Oakland. Maryville hasn't this year back in the semifinals after they missed it last year for the first time in quite a while. And Maryville trying to get back to that state title game for the first time since 2019. Mark.
Yeah, it's like old times. Maryville and Oakland played so many years in a row. And now Derek Hunt and Kevin Creasy back at it over in Murfreesboro. We look forward to all the highlights of these games coming up tonight, Casey. We'll see you at 11, okay?
See you at 11. Going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it'll be a fun. I hope this one's as fun as what we've had the last couple of weeks. Let's take a break and let's work our way towards kickoff as the Gray Hodges pregame show continues. It's Sevier County 13-0 against Oak Ridge 9-4 at the top of the hour on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. Feels like playoff weather.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually from over 700,000 patients who receive hope and healing. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. It means completing more than 400,000 appointments for wellness and primary care, and serving 107,000 heart patients, along with those who their hearts beat for. It means providing 24,000 cancer patients with life-saving treatments and welcoming 8,000 babies into the world each year. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OEB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Well, a brisk late November evening welcomes you to one of the most historic, iconic football fields anywhere in the state of Tennessee, that being Blankenship Field. As Sevier County and Oak Ridge will play for the right to play for a 5A state championship next week in Chattanooga. Time now for the national anthem. As always, it is brought to you by Food City. The Oak Ridge Wildcats enter this game 9-4 on the season. They are peaking at the right time. Head coach Derek Rang had a chance to visit with our Eric Kane.
Here with Oak Ridge head coach Derek Rang. And coach, I mean, what an atmosphere tonight's going to be. Of course, you guys against Sevier County. What's the week been like in preparation? I know it's kind of an odd week with a holiday, but how's the week of preparation been?
Week's been great. I think when you play the city finals, that helps out a lot. The juices have been flowing. You know, proud of our football team for being here tonight. Great Sevier County football team we're playing, but luckily for us, we've kind of gotten hot at the right time, and I guess we're going into this game with a lot of belief and a lot of confidence that we can play well and get a win, and then obviously, you know, winner of this game goes to play for a state championship, so that's enough motivation as far as that goes too.
Obviously, two very talented football teams. If not, you wouldn't be here on this stage. For Oak Ridge to win the football game tonight, what must you guys do?
I think a couple things. You know, their quarterback can throw the ball down the field a little bit, so we have to do a great job defensive back play. staying in phase, competing for the ball. I think offensively we got to finish drives with touchdowns. Last week we had 3 great first half drives and 9 points to show for it. So probably against these guys, you got to score touchdowns and not field goals. And I think special teams wise, we've been pretty good on special teams all year. So hopefully we can play good on special teams. And then, like Eric, you get this level right here, blocking, tackling, turnovers will be a big part of this game.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like you guys might be about as healthy as you've been in quite some time this week. I know earlier in the playoffs you had a lot of guys banged up.
We did, yeah. We're going to be in this game as far as guys' availability the best it's been for a long time. So that's going to be a positive for us. We're getting some guys back that made some big plays for us earlier on in the season in more extended roles. So, that's what you want. I mean, we battle tested through here, but a lot of guys that have got us to this point are healthy as well. So, hopefully we can peak at the right time and play well tonight.
In a game like this, so much might come down to one play or 2 plays. Blaine Stansberry, your quarterback, he's a veteran guy. He's played a lot of football for you. What must he do tonight to kind of give you guys the best chance in this one?
Do what he's been doing. In the playoffs, he's been on fire. He's made big-time throws. Ray County, we were kind of sputtered a little bit through a wheel route, perfect ball to DeMillion Porter. McMinn County, he was 20 of 25 for 278, threw a perfect game. Then last night he ran for 51, threw for 170, high completion percentage on target throws. So Blaine just got to be Blaine. He's feeling it right now. Been super accurate in the playoffs, and we just need him to make plays with his arms and his legs, and that'll be a good thing to move the chains tonight.
Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank y'all.
Well, a brisk evening welcomes us to the 5A semifinal when we come back, as we'll wrap up the Gray Hodges pregame show. 72 Steps to Glory when we return.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go.
Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top?
Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby!
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
There she was, when I least expected it, like a siren calling from the depths of despair. Nothing in my years of the pre-owned patrol could have prepared me for this. What's her story? Is she the ghost of dreams gone by?
Or just a really sweet ride.
Check out this 2022 Nissan Murano for only $20,007, or this 2020 Lincoln Navigator for only $44,200. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive, or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Well, they call it 72 Steps to Glory. These steps have been here since Blankenship was put in, and any player who has ever played for Oak Ridge has come down these steps.
Takes a little while to get up them. You count them, 71, 72, woo, finally there.
Well, no, it's okay going up. It's once you get up there about 30 seconds after you get to the top, that's when it
that's when it hits you.
Well, you could do what I do and take every other step so it's a long stride so that it's actually 36 steps to the top.
Yeah, put it on Twitter as well. Selfie mode the whole way up. We've seen the videos. We've seen the videos.
It is one of the iconic venues, as Oak Ridge has had so much success over, decades. Joe Gaddis, now the athletic director, had success before. T. Higgins now in the NFL with the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of great players have come down those steps.
That's right. I mean, you go back and making the semifinals at Oak Ridge is really almost a rite of passage. Very few coaches that have coached at Oak Ridge more than a season or two have not made it. I mean, Scott Blade made the semis with Oak Ridge, lost to Maryville. That was back, a handful of years ago in 6A.
Stanton Stevens made the championship
game back in 2005. That's right, with Spencer Goldmeyer, toted the rock. So this is an Oak Ridge program that's used to getting to this point. Maybe a little, surprise for some people in the area to see them here, this year based off kind of where things were. But this Sevier County team comes in playing really good football on the other side, going to give Oak Ridge the best test they've seen this playoff run.
Well, Sevier County's been must-see TV.
Absolutely. I mean, these last couple of games in the playoffs, the endings have been fantastic, and where Oak Ridge is peaking at the right time, Sevier County still playing really good football, but they've won every single game they played, right? So it's been consistent throughout the season. Oak Ridge is going to have all they can handle, and some of those playmakers for the Wildcats are going to give Sevier County a run for their money.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game.
Brought to you by Huntington. Tonight's are brought to you by Huntington Learning Centers, empowering students with the keys to success from the classroom to their careers.
As for Sevier County, got to win the line of scrimmage. You're bigger up front on both sides of the ball. Win at the point of attack, and then get off to a quick start. You're the favorite in this game, so to speak. Get out of the gates quick. As for Oak Ridge, you want to shorten the game. At times during this playoff run, they've had 9 and 10-minute drives, holding the ball, snapping it with a second left on the play clock. They've done a great job of doing that, and then keep the Bears in front of you. Do not let them get big plays. Let them get behind you.
Eric is with us tonight, so out of respect, Eric gets to give his key to the game for each team. 20 seconds.
Well, without trying to, take what he already put out there, I do agree with him. I think for Oak Ridge, or for Sevier County, you need to get out in front early because Oak Ridge, because of those long standing drives, not built necessarily as quickly to come back. But for Oak Ridge, it's find some explosive plays. Play keep away a little bit, but also kind of lull the defensive end, throw something over the top and see what happens.
48 minutes is how long the game lasts. Sevier County's used every second of it in rounds 2 and 3 semifinals tonight.
Special guest coach today, Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper May.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make you smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
Second down and 10. They'll hand off up the middle and break it free into the secondary. See ya! 54 yards with hand off up left tackle. Football comes loose, and here you go. Play number 1. Touchdown. 25-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's blocked. It's blocked. The kick is blocked. And Loudon will win. They'll play fake. Hunter gonna throw. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What was that? Hand off up right now. Look at it here. Pull it into the secondary. Turn it on the burners. Touchdown. Well, it is Cinderella against the Cardiac Kids. Cinderella's got to be Oak Ridge with what the Wildcats have been able to put together. The Cardiac Kids are the 13-0 Smoky Bears of Sevier County. As the last 2 weeks, they've used every second on the clock, all 48 minutes to get past Powell and the two-time defending state champion West Rebels. And here they are, Smoky Bears on the road at Blankenship Field. Winner take all. A ticket on Black Friday down I-75 towards Chattanooga. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane and Austin Price. And, well, here we are.
Yeah, two teams that, seem to be peaking at the right time. Sevier County's had a much tougher road to this point. Oak Ridge, this will be the biggest test they've seen this postseason.
No question about it. I tell you, before we get to the key players of the game, I'm being told, okay, here we go. Cooper Newman, key player for Sevier County.
Yeah, Cooper Newman, the super sophomore quarterback. I mean, each stage, each round of the playoffs, the moment has not been too big. You saw the stats, only 1 interception on the year. Phenomenal player, can make all the throws, and he is going to be a handful for Oak Ridge's defense.
And then for Oak Ridge, it is Will Presley. He will only play a handful of snaps tonight. He's overcoming the broken collarbone he suffered late in the year, but he is back, and he will give them something. He gave them just a little bit last week. He gives them more tonight, and he is a big play waiting to happen for number 2 in that beautiful Oak Ridge uniform. Now let's head down to Casey Funderburg, who is with Derek Rang.
Coach, you've talked about how important it is to peak at the right time in the season. How important is it tonight?
Same thing. We got to keep it going. We've won 3 playoff games in different fashions, close, high scoring, blowout, whatever. So we just got to find a way to win. It's the semifinals. Anything can happen. We just got to find a way to have one more important play when it's all said and done.
What do you all need to do to keep Cooper Newman off the field tonight for Sevier County?
I mean, he's a great player. We just got to be in phase in our pass coverage. Maybe just compete for the ball, get a little pressure on him, and just do our best to get him out of rhythm.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
First quarter is brought to you, as always, by OEB Law, because communication is the key. Wildcats will get the football to start this game tonight on a brisk night. 34 degrees. Kickoff forecast brought to you by the 6th Storm Team and Exterior Home Solutions. It's one of those nights that I am glad we're up here in the press box.
This is one of those nights I wish we could have some snow. I just think that'd be so
neat. Everybody watched Green Bay last night. I mean, you saw some of the other games with some snow out there. It's no snow, but boy, it is.
It's so selfish for the two of you to say that because, Casey and CB45, and they're down on the field, they're outside, and you're up here. I wish it was a blizzard.
We don't care about CB45. And Casey, this is her last hurrah, so,
There's a heater down there. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
We'll talk about it being Casey's game later. As it is, the 5A semifinal is underway. 13-0 Sevier County will kick off to 9-4 Oak Ridge. The Wildcats peaking at the right time. And good field position past the 25, almost to the 30 is where they will set up shop. And these Wildcats, despite a 7-6 win just a couple of weeks ago, here they are. Blaine Stansbury's had him a pretty nice year.
He's had a really good year, and really here this run, the last couple of games of the regular season, and then in the playoffs, he's done a great job of just driving the car. Like you're not as flashy as you once were because of some injuries, but he has done a nice job of just kind of being and playing within himself.
It's neat to look to the other side of the field and see a packed stadium on the visitor side for Sevier County. It's been such a run for them as the Wildcats, a quick 10 yards Let's set up that offense for you, brought to you by Food City. Now, a couple of juniors on the offensive line, but overall, as you look at Oak Ridge, Derek Rang feels really good. He's got a lot of guys back. Look at all those underclassmen.
Yeah, outside of your right side of the offensive line, you've got a whole lot of guys back, especially at the quarterback, at the tailback position, at the wide receiver position, and getting this experience, and obviously a great chance to win this game, going to pay dividends for years down the line.
Wildcats will move to 6A next year as they'll hand off inside. Derek Rang saying so many people have acted like they're really concerned for us. He goes, I got most everybody back next year. I'm good. Set up this defense for you, and Sevier County will have a lot of players back next year as well. And boy, they've got some studs on that defensive side.
No, they definitely do. Of course, missing Joey Gallison, the linebacker, phenomenal player, but Tyler Mann, Parker Newman, Roman Gibbons, you name it. A lot of playmakers over there for the Smoky Bears.
This is the biggest Oak Ridge offensive line they've had in several years, which is good going against a big Sevier County D-line.
Oh! This one intercepted, and look out. It's Jude Costner inside the 10, down to the 6, and the Smoky Bears with the first turnover of the game, and what a big one it is. Only a minute and a half into the contest.
They ran that play earlier in the drive, just a quick little hitch out there to the slot receiver. They picked up some nice yardage on this one. Jude Costner saw it, broke on the football immediately, and takes it down inside the 10-yard line.
And Stansberry just did not see Costner because he was sitting right there. Like it was not like it was close. Like just should not have thrown that football.
Yeah.
And now Sevier County set up beautifully down at the 5-yard line.
Jude Costner, what a game he had a week ago in the double overtime win at West. And here's Cooper Newman, 38 touchdowns, 1 interception, and they'll split him out wide in a Wildcat type formation. And a flag comes in, and it looks like Oak Ridge.
Substitute infraction on the defense. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
I'll be intrigued to see now the 3-yard line looking in. Your quarterback, Cooper Newman's actually in the slot now, the Wildcat formation. That is Roman Gibbons going to take the direct snap.
Gibbons will get the football right up the middle. Touchdown!
Just the start you wanted if you're Sevier County, not so much if you're Oak Ridge, and now that both teams will try to settle in. But this is exactly what Sevier County wanted to do. Big defensive play, short field, 1-play drive, and Roman Gibbons is in for 6.
I love how we say 1-play drive. It was a 3-yard drive in 1 play, and it lasted 7 seconds.
See, we didn't need Joe for that after all.
Yeah, seriously. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 Sevier County, a quick lead over Oak Ridge.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Well, Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Playoffs brought to you by Covenant Health, improving lives through better health. Scan the QR code to find the facility near you. Lots to cheer about on the other side of the field for Sevier County. Just 1:27 into the game, a 7-0 lead. And the Wildcats get the football back that quickly.
This one will not be returned. The first one was such a low-line drive that he was able to get out.
Well, the Rivalry Playoffs are brought to you by D1, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday. Owner Devin Driscoll will be with us live at halftime to talk about the Toys for Tots toy drive that they are working on with D1. So he'll join us live in the press box coming up at halftime.
Well, if you're Blaine Stansberry, you've got to be like Austin Price at Oakmont playing golf. You got to have a short memory. You got to forget that triple bogey on the last hole.
You got to move on. Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, nothing can come good of dwelling on the past.
Stansberry will keep this up the middle. And so underrated is that defensive front for Sevier County. 2 big wins the last 2 weeks over Powell and West, who are both really good at the line of scrimmage, and this Sevier County team has more than held their own.
They really have. I love just how they have great size. You know, Chase Gillespie, 72, is a big boy, 6'4", 271.
And Jackson Perry on the end. A lot of athleticism the last couple of games.
You know, Austin made such a great point. All the other local games are in Central Time Zone, so we're the only game going. Stansberry rolls to the right, throws back to the left, gets a lead block, and close to first down yardage.
I like that play call. Really nifty play call. Again, not much going the first couple of plays, and you set this up, get behind your blockers, kind of dance around, you know, one defender with Bryson Hedrick.
First down, Oak Ridge.
And you move the sticks.
Yeah, Presley a week ago, he had the broken collarbone suffered against Farragut earlier in the season, and it's been out about 7 weeks. Played 4, maybe 5 plays a week ago. They were all safe patterns. They were deep passes so that he wouldn't take shots. Well, the shackles have been kind of taken off this week. They say they expect him to go pretty well the whole game. Stansberry will look that way, takes a shot deep. There he is behind the secondary, makes the catch, turn it on the Jets, touchdown. 70 yards right on cue for the junior Will Presley. Goodness, they're glad to have him back.
They are. He is such a field stretcher with his speed. That time he gets behind the Sevier County secondary, Eric, and then that's all she wrote. Stansberry threw a nice ball out there, didn't put it out there too far in front of him, let him sit there underneath it, and then let the speed take over.
I was going to say, because of the speed, he had such separation that for Stansberry, just get it to him. He actually had to kind of wait on the football a little bit, but again, credit to the speed from Presley for making a play.
You know, you never know what you're going to get with high school football. A week ago, we were 3-0 at the half with Sevier County West. We haven't even played 3 minutes, and we've had a couple of touchdowns. Game is tied at 7. Let's catch a break, get some business done. We're not even 3 minutes in. Game is tied at 7. Oak Ridge with a big one.
No matter the time of year, you can always count on the power of Pioneer. You already know Pioneer is
For more information or to schedule an appointment, please call their office or visit their website at
Pioneer. What is the power of Pioneer? Solving all your plumbing problems, AC sales and service, maintenance and safety inspections, water and sewer line replacement, home generators, improving your indoor air quality, duct cleaning, and more. No matter the season or the problem, have no fear. Trust in the power of Pioneer.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Preparing for college as a high school student can be very difficult, but Huntington Learning Center can make it much easier on you. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a student at Huntington Learning Center, and it has helped me drastically improve my ACT scores. I had a 28, which was good, but for the scholarships I wanted to be in the 30s, and I got up to a 32. It took a lot of stress off the test and made me much more comfortable when taking it. Thanks to Huntington Learning Center, I have opened many more opportunities for my collegiate future.
Well, the Rivalry playoffs are brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Lincoln Memorial University, Knoxville Smiles,
and Commercial Bank. 9:09 to go in the first quarter. In other words, only 2:51 gone, and we're tied at 7.
Had a big splash play, something we highlighted in the pregame show in Oak Ridge with a guy they needed to make those plays, Will Presley, here early on. A turnover that was critical and a 1-yard drive of 3 yards.
Haven't even seen Cooper Newman at quarterback yet.
Yeah, you're right.
One play, he was in the slot.
He was a wide receiver.
So they'll kick a short little kick, caught at the 33 and down at the 35. Aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Hey, listen, lights over Gatlinburg is now through the end of January. The entire park going to be covered with all things Christmas, thousands of Christmas lights, photo ops for the entire family, a 30-foot Christmas tree, lights that span the entire length of the record-setting Sky Bridge. Make sure you check. By the way, also Santa Claus on December the 13th, 14th, 20th, and 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. That at Gatlinburg Sky Park. First down and 10 at the 36, we'll officially call it. And the Smoky Bears will go to the ground. It will count as passing yards. That's how you cheat just a little.
I was going to say, as a quarterback, you love those plays. It's a little pop pass. It's nothing more than a handoff, essentially.
Cooper Newman in front of him. He's got 3 juniors, a couple of seniors. Keep your eye on Van Rensburg. He's, had a great run through these playoffs. And Jude Costner won all kinds of awards after the performance he had a week ago. Smoky Bears strung out wide.
Very nice pickup of 7 yards for Tegan Avera. Look at that Oak Ridge defense. Some seniors up front, 3 seniors on the defensive line, but a pretty junior heavy in the back end.
Yeah, both these teams will have a lot back next year. Smoky Bears will still be in 5A. Oak Ridge will move up to 6A with the likes of Maryville, Farragut, Bearden. Cooper Newman throws this one out as a blocker in front. Nice job by the Wildcats on a 2nd down and 4, and I think he got 4.
Yep, that will be a first down, and move the chains for the Smoky Bears. Roman Gibbons.
Yeah, Cooper Newman obviously has the ability to stretch the field, and we've seen that here in the playoffs already, but they're going to have a lot of these dink and dunks. And when you got guys like Roman Gibbons and Hayden Akers and Jude Costner, the lateral, short to intermediate passing game, quick passing game, moves the sticks.
First down at the 42. Oh, there's one of those quick passes. Throws it out in front of his receiver, and they'll pick up 12 quick yards. And once again, it's not just the quick pass, it's the placement and the speed in which he gets it to the receiver.
Austin, all that is true, the placement, the speed, but that was still a dangerous throw.
Dangerous throw. But once he made the catch, though, everybody else is going one direction. Yeah. He's going the other, and it's easy to pick up 13 yards there, move the chains. But again, they get you thinking, going to side, and then they go right over the top.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 30. Off left tackle, they'll go to the ground.
Hey, so far he's looked good, Mark. Tegan Avera has been banged up, and they kind of brought him back early on. A lot of north-south, not much east-west, but he's hit the outside zone here a lot in this game. He's looked good.
Here's the thing: both of these teams have gotten healthy. Oak Ridge to start the playoffs against Ray County had 10 players out. 8 of those players are back. Well, the same thing for the Smoky Bears. Tegan Avera was out for so long.
Yeah.
And now he's back. The downside is that they've lost Joey Gallison for the rest of the season with a broken ankle. Let's take a look at the Bigs Only spotlight, and the spotlight is there's a Bigs Only right there. It is a fishing lifestyle. Latavius Booker, a senior, 6'5", 311.
Again, the younger brother of current Chicago Bear and former Tennessee offensive lineman Darnell Wright.
That family knows how to play offensive tackle. That's for sure.
Got a bloodline. It is a first down. Newman with a handoff to Avera, using the speed to the outside. He gets a block. He looks to cut back inside and will step out at the 1.
There is a flag.
There is a flag. Thus the reason for the hesitancy in my voice, because it's a flag back at the 17.
Yeah, it's going to go back, probably holding.
Blocking the back. Offense, number 21. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Jude Costner here, number 21. You see it. Yeah, try to get that front shoulder, but ultimately not enough. And that's a sales pitch there, too.
But a sales pitch than it was. I don't think it was.
See, we got to be careful. I mean, we've got like literally all the TSSAA official supervisors up here in the box.
Staring daggers down at us right now.
It was a great call. First down at 20. Newman looks to throw and will overthrow the receiver.
You can be careful. I'll just call it the way I see it.
Boy, Todd Loveday, who, by the way, did shave the beard 5 days ago. There were questions about, was this some good luck thing? And he laughed and said, no, my wife made me shave it 5 days ago, but I decided not to shave for the last 5 days.
Yeah, I was down there interviewing him. I said, well, what's with the shave? He said, well, it's a little too long. Come on now, playoff beard.
Cooper Newman rolls left, zings this one out. There's Gibbons down to the 15.
And that makes it 3rd and manageable. That's a nice pickup. Bring up about 3rd and 7 for the Smoky Bears.
I really like Cooper Newman on the rollout out of the pocket.
And for those who have not seen Cooper Newman, obviously you've missed us on the Smoky Bear Network the last 3 weeks. But Cooper Newman, just a sophomore at quarterback. You guys cover recruiting. I mean, he looks like he's got a chance to be pretty coveted.
Yeah, I think the biggest, quick release, good arm. I think the biggest thing for him is just getting out and hitting the camp circuit, going and talking to offensive coordinators this summer.
3rd down and 7. He rolls right, throws back to the left. Boy, Oak Ridge.
Defended well. Defended well, yeah.
Nice job by the Wildcats fighting through the blocks, and this will bring out the field goal team you would anticipate, and here they come.
Yeah, Wayne Gibson stays home right here in a trio of Wildcats.
In a Monty Bishop at linebacker. Yeah, they read that one really well.
4th and 7 from the 16.
So they will put the ball down at the 23-yard line. 33-yard attempt with the left hash.
Madison to attempt.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So 10-7 Sevier County. Hey, listen, if you need Christmas lights put on your house, do what I did this year. Don't do it yourself. Call Switch Outdoor Lighting Solutions, and they'll come out and get you taken care of. I didn't have to do anything this year. It's been the greatest year of Christmas lights at our house. Didn't have to do anything.
I mean, it actually it looks good this year, Mark, so yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. But I didn't get frustrated. I didn't have lights that half worked, half didn't. I left them in the box. I hired it to my friends at Switch Outdoor Lighting Solutions, and you can give them a shout, and they'll get you taken care of as well. There you go, switch-lights.com.
The question is, how quickly after Halloween did you put those up?
I can never get the Christmas lights up as quickly as Austin. And the price is literally as soon as it's past 4th of July. They're
but here's the thing, upstairs where he does all of his work, like the video work, no Christmas tree this year. GQ's really upset about it.
Is there a thread about it?
No, they're just upset about it. There's been a lot of comments about it.
Have there?
Yeah, during the season, like, where's the tree, Austin? Where's the tree? Because usually it is literally before Halloween that tree is up.
5:17 to go first quarter, 10-7 Smoky Bears, and now it's the Wildcats' turn, as this kick will be returnable from the 2-yard line. Got a little room out on the far side. A flag comes in, though, back at the 23. I love how the player for Sevier County who's doing all the talking is the one that did it as he's running over the yellow flag. It's on him. You guys will be leaving straight from here tonight, headed towards Nashville, as there's the hold. Vols playoffs begin tomorrow at noon.
Holding, number 22 on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty was part of the foul. First down.
Yeah, so whether it's tailgating there or tailgating here to watch the game, which is noon Eastern time, Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay have got you covered. You can go place the order right now, foodcity.com. Put your zip code in, find the one closest to you. They'll have you ready for tomorrow's Tennessee Vanderbilt game.
Or tailgating here. There was some great tailgating scenes prior to this game, walking in. sure Food City was
Oh, here
all over
Oak
the
Ridge.
place.
No question. First down and 10 at the 13. A handoff up the right side, and they'll gain. It was driving. By the way, it was driving Oak Ridge athletic director Joe Gaddis crazy because some of the tailgating is actually outside of Blankenship Field, and so those fans can tailgate and they can watch the game from outside without buying a ticket to come in.
Yeah,
he's trying to rule all that out next year.
I'm sure he is.
Is he going to build a wall? I've heard that's been done before.
Second down and 5.
4.5 to go, first quarter. Stansbury. Oh, there's a receiver on the backfield. Nice catch up at the 38-yard line.
He's down.
Catch was made, and then upended was Malik Howard. Howard's one of those guys that was out and has been out, but he's back along with Presley. They're a different team with him in there.
He certainly is. Nice athletic catch right there. Good ball from Stansbury. I mean, it was kind of on that wheel route of sorts. Nobody over there, threw it over the backer, and a nice athletic, acrobatic catch for Malik Howard.
Howard, who is just a sophomore and has offers from the likes of Tennessee.
Well, there is nobody on the near side of the field, which is the wide side. And the Wildcats will go right up the middle. Got the Bigs Only spotlight for Oak Ridge. Shines on big number 77, that being Jared Bafford, 6'3", 279. Live big, fish bigger with Bigs Only. We'll give you the QR code later on to check out all that they have to offer at Bigs Only. I was surprised at how big Oak Ridge line of scrimmage was.
It's the biggest line they've had in a long time.
They came walking out of the locker room, and I was standing there, and I'm like, where have these guys been? Second down and 7. Derek Rang takes the timeout. 3:13 to go.
So you had your Bigs Only left tackle there, Jared Bafford. He was actually lined up in the backfield on that play before the timeout.
So other games tonight in 6A, Maryville will be at Oakland. We're Central Time Zone, so that's about 35 minutes or so away.
Vincent Napier and Coalfield will be at South Pittsburgh.
South Pittsburgh. Alcoa will go over. Their next sacrificial lamb is Sequatchie County, and then the Tornadoes will play for their official Decade of Dominance next week in their last 3A state championship before they move to 4A.
Any idea if they're going to do a DVD of that, Decade of Dominance? I heard that's been done before as well.
And then in 4A, Anderson County goes to Macon County. We'll actually do some live look-ins on that once they get started. At halftime, we'll have a great opportunity because the time changed.
Yep.
So we'll be able to see how the Mavs are doing. Second down and 7 at the 42. Stansbury, inside handoff. And the Smoky Bears all over that one. Leading the charge, Tyler Mann. And third down coming up for Oak Ridge here.
I'll tell you what's impressive is Sevier County has such a nice crowd that when they make a play, they're loud. It's almost like the home side.
Yeah, they have traveled. They've got a great crowd on the other side of the field.
Oak Ridge changing personnel, getting the tight ends off the field, putting more wide receivers out there for a 3rd and 5.
Smoky Bears can improve to 14-0. And barring an upset, a likely championship game opponent would be Page.
They got to hurry up here. 3 seconds, 2.
Stansbury looking right, sets up, throws this one out. Catch is made short of the first down. And does Derek Rang think about it at his own 47 and a 4th down and 2?
I don't knock punt this away. You're in the game. You're down 10-7. This has been a good first quarter for Oak Ridge, especially after overcoming that initial pick that gives Sevier County the ball down at the 5-yard line. At minimum, I might try to draw them off sides.
They're bringing some big bodies onto the field right now.
I have a feeling he'll take a timeout. There's kind of guys running in. You're down to 10 seconds on the play clock.
And they can't really try to get him to jump. Yeah, there's 7 seconds left.
I think Ring is acting like he wants a timeout. Let's see if they do it. Play clock at 1.
Take the penalty and count.
And Sevier County's side of the field rises to its feet, applauding the discipline of the Smoky Bears to not jump off sides. And our thanks to everybody out there for your support of Wreaths Across America. Whether you donate in person or online at knoxwreaths.org. Still have a need out there to make sure that no gravestones of any of our veterans who've paid the ultimate price for our country do not have a wreath on them this Christmas season. Go to knoxwreaths.org. Hit that Rivalry Thursday button and donate there and support the cause that is Wreaths Across America. 2:18 to go first quarter. Good snap. Has time. A low bounding punt. It will take a Wildcat bounce inside the 20. It's still rolling down at the 13, and that's where it will die. Hey, if you have a student getting ready for the ACT, there's one coming up here in a couple weeks, December the 14th, a week from tomorrow. Make sure you call my friends at Coots Cram Course. Last chance to garner those scholarship dollars. CootsCramCourse.com. One-on-one. They have classes, that and much more at Coots Cram Course. 2:05 to go first quarter. I mean, I feel like we need to check in with Casey Funderburg, make sure she's okay, not freezing down there.
She's just down near the heater.
Oh, is she?
Oh, guys, I have a heater down here. We are all good.
Inside handoff, and the Smoky Bears will get 7 yards. Is there truly a heater down there, Casey? It's like 34 degrees.
Yes, we've got 2 heaters down here. I've got about 10 hand warmers that I'm using right now. So, listen, you got to be comfortable to do your job well. So I'm staying nice and warm down here.
Okay.
Second and 7 from the 21.
We'll go down to Casey to start the second quarter. Should be on the other side of the field, visiting with Todd Loveday, the coach of Sevier County. 10-7 Smoky Bears. Hand off to Costner up the left side, and Costner will get the first down, I believe.
Zach Banks on the carry.
Zach Banks.
Depending on the spot. Yep, it is a first down.
First and 10 Sevier County from the 24.
Yeah, it looked like everybody left before the ball was snapped.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
A couple of penalties have really kind of been present for Sevier County the last couple of drives. I mean, it made it a second very long last drive before they kicked that field goal. Now you pick up a first down. Now you're back first and 15.
First and 15, Newman with the quick pass to the far side. 6 yards will make it second down and 9, and probably one more play in this first quarter. Started off with some quick fireworks and has kind of settled down since.
Yeah, both teams kind of found their footing a little bit. You know, early interception to set the ball up at the 3-yard line for Sevier County, and a field goal, an explosive play, and then kind of here's where we are.
2 receivers near side, 2 to the top. They'll hand off left tackle. Avera between the tackles will push towards the first down.
Avera on the carry.
Check the spot.
That'll be close.
And if it's short, the clock will keep running. And I believe it will.
Also in on the stop, number 76, T-Ray 3.
But while they look to decide if they want to measure, the clock runs all the way down to 0. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 10-7 Sevier County on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. 5A semifinal tonight.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OEB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hello, I'm local East Tennessee agent Scotty Dykes. We'd love to do business with you. We offer auto, home, life, and other investment products. My number's at the bottom of the screen as long as our email address. Give us a call and see what we can help you with. We'd love to help you.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cameron with Camco Commercial Door here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in residential and commercial garage door repair and replacement. We would love to earn your business. Feel free to give us a call at 865-776-9455.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jody Griffin. I'm a dentist here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In 22, I had a wakeboard tower hit me on the head and give me a concussion. In my office, I show x-rays to my patients so they can see their teeth. I needed somebody to do the same thing for my brain, so I went to MPG. They did an EEG of my brain, and they were able to show me the activity of my brain and give me a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So I choose MPG because brains is what they do, and that's all they do.
And the second quarter is brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg with Todd Loveday.
Coach, what are your thoughts on the first quarter?
Thought we'd come out fast like we've been. They've made some plays. Of course, we know that. We just got to settle down a little bit, let the adrenaline run through us, and just play football.
Thanks, Coach.
You know, I just thought about it in Casey's final game with us here as she moves on to greener pastures somewhere out there. We'll find out later where it is. But, you know, the last game for us at our alma mater, Sevier County.
Yeah.
In this magical run that the Smoky Bears are taking us all on.
Right there every step of the way.
One of the few moments in Austin's life where he had nothing to contribute. First down and 10 at the 34 to start the second quarter. Been waiting on Cooper Newman to show us that arm, and there it is. Just overthrows the receiver. But does loosen up the defense a little bit by showing off the cannon.
It does, and overthrown, but it wasn't by much. Hayden Akers gave it a good effort, but again, a play just showing that arm strength you talked about, Austin.
The difference between the Oak Ridge D-ball and the Sevier County D-ball. Oak Ridge just slightly underthrown.
Yeah.
That one slightly overthrown. And, you know, difference between 7 and not.
Newman 7 of 8 in the first quarter for 50 yards. Obviously now 7 of 9.
A good catch.
Oh, look at the one-handed catch.
Oh, they're going to say that incomplete.
Or did he? Yeah, he lost that one.
He reeled it in one-handed, then got hit, and the ball jarred loose.
Intended for Costner, incomplete. 3rd and 10 from the 34.
It looked like he never secured it, lost the handle before he got hit.
So now Oak Ridge has got a chance to get off the field here on what is 3rd and long for the Smoky Bears.
3rd down and 10 at the 34. 2 incompletions. Newman rolls right, gets a chip block, keeps running, and will step out of bounds right near the marker. It's a loss of 1 and a punting situation for Sevier County.
Oak Ridge does a nice job here to get off the field. Good coverage down the field. Enough pressure on Newman to flush him out of the pocket.
Yeah, it was that initial pressure there by Walters off the edge that really kind of made Newman flush even more and just really disrupted the play from the beginning.
Just a couple of first downs, though, able to potentially flip the field here and get them out from the shadow of their own goal line.
Good snap. Wildcats bringing pressure. But a low bouncing punt, not returnable, and it will die at about the 32-yard line. Well, the first of our 2 Scholar athletes of the night. Young man at Oak Ridge. Starting right guard, 4.327 GPA. He is a senior. Congratulations from your friends at Pioneer Heating and Air. That's Malachi Bonham. 10-7 Sevier County. A pick 6 almost to start the game. It was returned by Jude Costner down to the 6. And the Smoky Bears scored on the next play for a 7-0 lead. Wildcats came back, a 70-yard touchdown. Stansbury to Presley, game tied at 7. And here we go again with the offense. Kind of surprising, the Oak Ridge game, a couple of weeks ago, was 7-6 as McMinn County came here.
Yeah, it was one of those just kind of find a way to win, right? You're shorthanded. You don't have all of your weapons at your disposal, but it doesn't matter as long as you have more than the other team at the end of the game. Really relied on that defense to carry him to a victory that night.
However, a flag on the play, so bring this one back.
Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty is part of the foul. Still first down.
And that's the kind of penalty that can really debilitate a drive. Now you're at 1st and 20. Now you can overcome it, but you've got to start to chip away a little bit right here on this early down. The 2 big plays, they had the deep ball, obviously, to Will Presley, but they also hit that kind of double move, that kind of pump and go to Malik Howard as well. Like that's where they've kind of caught Sevier County a little bit when they've used the play action, so to speak.
So now 1st down and 20 after the penalty. And they'll go back to almost the same play that ran the play before. It's time for 6 yards. Winner will play in the 5A championship game 1 week from tonight. That is a Friday night game. As the Alcoa, 3A championship game will be the first game on Friday. Then the 1A game, hopefully Coalfield for those of us around here.
Yep.
Will be the second game on Friday, and then the 5A game, winner of this game, will be the night game. Stansbury looking to throw, has some pressure. Now a little bit of room.
It's a nice pickup. Makes it 3rd and manageable here for this Oak Ridge offense.
Pick up about 10 yards. By the way, to wrap it up, all the Blue Cross Bowls will be right here on the Knox on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, except for one exception, that being the 3A, Alcoa championship game on Friday, which will be on WATE. But 8 of those games will be right here on WKNX The Knox.
That's why that penalty earlier was just so big, because it made it 1st and 20, and he worked so hard only to have now 3rd and 5. Very manageable, but
3rd down and 5 at the 37. Stansbury feeling pressure, throws the screen pass and read beautifully.
Jude
Costner, Tyler Mann, both of them there. Both of them saw it, both of them broke on it and reacted.
As important as Costner is to the offense, he's more important to the defense.
Well, especially with the loss of Gallison, number 47.
See, both those linebackers right there. I mean, that's film study right there. That's knowing tendencies, watching tape, seeing something they have in the playbook, and seeing something that made you cheat over there that way and then read it and go make a play.
Number 2, Roman Gibbons.
So now we've settled into the defensive game that we thought we might have. Good snap. Wildcats will punt this one away. It is returnable. A fair catch at the 30. Breaking a break from our friends at Pella.
In Knoxville, high school football isn't just a game, it's a community tradition. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville is proud to support our local teams because we believe in the strength of our community. From energy-efficient windows to supporting athletes, we're dedicated to building a brighter future. Call Pella today and schedule your free consultation. And don't forget to vote for the WATE 6 Player of the Week. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville, where quality meets community.
So 10-16 to go second quarter. Sevier County gets the football and a 6-yard run right up the middle.
Nathan Patterson on the carry.
Nathan Patterson, freshman for Sevier County, got a lot of run in last week's overtime win against West in the quarterfinals.
Second and 4 from the 36.
Second down and 4. Newman 8 out of 10, make it 9 of 11. And they'll get the first down. Needed 4, got 5.
I got to Hayden Akers. One of his key targets, Bryson Hedrick, injured in last week's game. And not being able to have him tonight is a big blow, I think, for Sevier County, especially when it comes to taking the deep shots.
Absolutely is, which is why you've seen a lot of Zach Banks early in this drive.
And there's Avera right up the middle for 9 yards and a short second down and 1.
Yeah, that Nathan Patterson on the run for Sevier County, the young freshman.
Also in on the stop, number 33, Amante Bishop.
Picks it up all the way to 50.
From the 49.
Is this a deep shot down for you, Packer? Second and 1?
Yep. But I always like the play fake here. I mean, they're going to take the first down. They'll get it. They needed one. Although there's a flag that comes in, so there goes that.
So that'll back them up.
Patterson on the carry. There's a flag on the play.
Holding, offense, number 50. 10-yard penalty, replay second down.
You know, the last week has been so busy for coaches like Todd Loveday trying to figure out schedules for the next 2 years after TSSAA put out the region schedules on Monday. And one of the games that I'm excited about is Sevier County and Greenville. That's a marquee game. Eddie Spradlin does such a great job over at Greenville, and to play against this Sevier County team is going to be a lot of fun to watch over the next couple of years.
Basically, again, they're right back. I mean,
he had a second and 1. You're going to have a second and 2, 3 now?
No, it'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Because you lose the down to get it back. But still.
I would encourage all the people watching on YouTube. We've got over 2,000 people watching on YouTube right now. Do us a favor, just like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as the Smoky Bears go up the middle. And I think they got the first down.
Let it play out
They
here.
did now. Yeah, like and subscribe on the YouTube channel if you don't mind. That way you can be alerted anytime we have a game. Like 2 weeks from tonight, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, which will be over at Maryville. It'll alert you to the game and watch the game on YouTube if you're not watching on TV in the Knoxville market.
3 weeks from tonight is the very first playoff game, the college football playoff on a Friday night.
TJ might not get his shoe back on.
First and 10, Sevier County from the 49.
3-1. Come on!
I continue to say the playoff starts tomorrow. For Tennessee, it's a 5-game playoff. Play fake here, they'll get it outside, and this one pops free for 13 yards as Parker Newman gets it
to Jackson Perry.
Not to Jackson Perry.
A good adjustment by Perry as well. Ball thrown behind him, but turns around, takes it in stride. I mean, he's wide open, obviously, on the underneath route. Gets a nice block, gets upfield.
Sevier County from the 37.
First down and 10 at the 37, and they'll bring in the freshman, Nathan Patterson.
Tackled by 27, Dallas Trent. Second and 3 from the 30.
Patterson continued to get a lot of run as Avera kind of works his way back, getting some run, but not his full load. And Patterson's picked up his game in his absence. That'll be a first down. Second and 3. Quick pass out there to number 6, Parker Newman.
Nice little drive here for Sevier County. Got some penalties a little bit, but picked up a couple of first downs. Now you're knocking on the door to the red zone as
First and 10, Sevier County from the 24.
spotted at the 24.
24, all those other games about 10, 11 minutes from starting out in Middle Tennessee. A play fake here. Boy, that defensive back should have made the tackle.
Should have been either a no gain or a loss. Instead, it ends up being about a 4 to 5 yard gain here.
Yeah, Tyree Porter was kind of so excited that he had that opportunity and just whizzed right past Gibbons, who sidestepped him.
Sevier County running some clock here as we take down under 6 minutes, 5:35 and counting. Sevier County does get the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah, the play looks kind of messed up from the beginning. High snap a little bit. Like some confusion.
Tackle by Amante Bishop.
Wildcats headed into the playoffs at 6-4, and a lot of people thought, well, they only make it through the first round. They had so many injuries. They had a skeleton crew out here. They blew out Ray County. And then Derek Rang said, you know, when you called about doing the Thursday game in week 2, I was good with it. We almost kind of wanted to get our season over with because we were just so banged up. Didn't think we. And then they had so many guys came back. They got the win there.
On the way.
Play fake to Costner.
He's going to be close. I think he's going to be just short.
Then they got East Hamilton. They blew them out a week ago, and all of a sudden they've got everybody back.
Tackle by number 6.
Yeah, it's all about just finding a stride, finding a way to play the next week, and that's what Oak Ridge has done here. Sevier County on 4th and short, and you go for it. You bring in your heavy package.
Yes.
And that looks like what they're going to do. They'll go 3 backs in the backfield potentially. That's usually what they do in this scenario.
Lead right out a yard.
Definitely got the power set. A flag comes in, and does this move it from a 4th and 1 to a 4th and 6?
He's counting.
Prior to the snap, substitute infraction on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
4th down and 6. They'll move it back to the 20. So it'd be a 37-yarder if they wanted to change their mind and kick the field goal.
Yeah.
4th and 6 from the 20.
And they'll kick.
And they'll send out the field goal team. Taylor Madison, the senior kicker, put it down at the 27, so a 37-yard attempt from a little bit the left hash.
Delay game. I don't see a flag, though.
Nope, no good.
Kick is up, and he pulled it left. Let's take a break. A nice Smoky Bear drive ends up with nothing. It's still 10-7 Sevier County.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee Guards Akai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all intramural host.
Sunday nights. Join us, okay?
Hi, I'm Laura Ash, your West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been here in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I'd love to help your young football players or anyone with their car insurance, home insurance, and life insurance. Give me a call at Laura Ash State Farm.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Let Knox Fence give you the safety, security, and privacy you need. Learn more at knoxfence.com.
The OEB Rivalry playoffs are brought to you by D1 Training, Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Glass Doctor, and Better Mattress. 3:36 to go first half, still 10-7 Smoky Bears in a game that is kind of settled down on this score for literally a full quarter.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Sevier County. A nice drive, no points. Can Oak Ridge make them pay?
Stansberry going to take a shot deep to Presley again, makes the catch, and there he goes again. 170-yarder, 180-yarder.
And a flag. That was dumb. That was not smart.
Presley looked back and did some jawing.
He gave the peace sign.
There's a flag back at the 29, which might be pass interference. There's a flag down at the 3 that could be unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I think it's two different things. I mean, he was beyond the defender when the flag was thrown at the 29.
There was a whole lot of kind of hand fighting at the 29, so I could see that being interference there. But the officials will get together and talk about what all they've got. And the fact that the flag is thrown on the field of play for the unsportsmanlike at the 3 then changes whether it's a post-touchdown foul.
Gonna have to sort it out here.
It's a big call coming up. I mean, obviously a huge play for Oak Ridge.
Officials talking to Derek Rang. And Rang's already had the conversation with Presley.
And this is smart. Go over and talk to Todd Love. This is good officiating. Go over and talk to Todd Loveday. Explain to him the situation.
By the way, what a catch by Presley.
Yeah, I mean, the kid's electric. He's been electric all year before he got hurt.
So here's the play is Stansberry. What a luxury to just throw it out to this kid.
I see no penalty there.
How is that a flag, too? I mean, like.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see, I guess. We'll see what they say, but there really wasn't that much.
We'll let them explain it.
Here we go.
Sideline.
Yeah, maybe they came off the sideline.
The touchdown is good. However, during the return, we have unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 3. That's his first. We also have unsportsmanlike conduct on number 2. That's his first. 1 foul will be administered on the try. 1 foul will be administered on the kickoff.
Wow. Well, so it moves the extra point back as you had the 2 penalties both on Oak Ridge. They start with the good news, and then they let the crowd kind of cheer, and they're like, okay, hang on now.
The best news, though, is the touchdown is good.
Well, now the extra point. Hang on, the 15-point extra point.
Correct, but again, Oak Ridge normally has a pretty good kicker. I would have taken all 30 on the kickoff, which is what I'm being told up here.
Was an option.
Well, if you did that, you could have gone onside kick. Why take it all in the extra point? Keep it a 3-point game. So they'll put it down at the 25, be a 35-yard field goal that is no good.
Yep.
So 13-10 is the score, 3:23 to go first half.
When a family needs a fence, it's more than a piece of wood or metal. It's a place where your pets are kept safe. It's a place where memories are made. It's what helps make your house a home. At Knox Fence, we have decades of experience in residential and commercial fencing. Whether you're looking for safety, security, or privacy, we would love to help your family make your house a home. Call Knox Fence today at 865-414-8713 or visit us online at knoxfence.com.
You know, there are a few things that are so important to your house, like a great fence. As our oldest daughter had a fence put in over there. She's got a great Pyrenees, and fence is great. I know, Austin, the Knox Fence has done work for you, Jack, and the good people over there at Knox Fence. Find them at knoxfence.com or 865-414-8713.
Now let them get that fence up in a timely fashion.
So as it ends up, the 15 yards took a point off the board, if you will, for Oak Ridge. So the 15 yards gained you a point. Now the 15 yards gained you the field position. So I guess in hindsight, maybe they're taking one and on the extra point and one on the kick, not a bad move.
Yeah, correct. Now, once they missed the extra point, it became a smart move.
At that point, I knew what you were saying.
Because you got to kick off from the 25. You'd have been kicking off from the 10. Now think about you were going to get fantastic field position. You probably still get it, but you got really good field position with 3 minutes to go.
I mean, you got your deep back now standing at the 30-yard line, so he can range back to the 25 and still have a return here.
Here's the thing. You got to go catch it. You can't let that kickoff with any kind of line drive. You cannot let that thing land.
Well, they've been pooching it, right? He pooched it last time. I'm intrigued to see if they pooch it again with him being back so far up.
Kick it as hard as I could.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is what they've done, but they'll pick it up at the 25-yard line. Already great field position.
Good coverage.
Nice job by Oak Ridge on the coverage, and they'll limit them, start the possession back at the 35. So 13-10 with the touchdown. Second touchdown for Presley.
Number 22, Richie Ferreira.
A 70-yarder and an 80-yarder.
First and 10, Sevier County.
Yeah, no matter what type of rhythm you're in or lack thereof, about every second series or so, I'm throwing it deep to him.
I'm going to say this. If I'm Cooper Newman right now and I'm the quarterback I am, I'm like, can y'all let me throw deep?
Yeah, he's that one that's gone down the field.
They've thrown a couple of them. I really would like to throw deep. They'll hand off to Avera off left tackle, and he'll pick up 3 or 4 yards.
You got all 3 timeouts. You can run your offense. You don't have to be in a super big rush, but you also have to be very cognizant of the amount of time that you take in between plays.
By the way, other games are getting started in Central Time Zone, and we'll be checking in. That's Anderson County and Macon County getting started. Our friends over at BBB on the OEB Law Game of the Week as Cooper Newman rolling out will take the shot.
Good play. Good heads-up play there on the run just to get something.
Well, that's toughness by your young quarterback. He knew he was going to get drilled.
But it's a smart play. You have the dump off here to the tight end. It moves the sticks. Watch him hang in there to your point. Takes a shot.
Number 56, TJ Woodman. First and 10, Sevier County.
So the first down out to the 48. Now 2.5 to go in the first half in what's been a very eventful game. Avera off left tackle. A flag comes in from behind the play.
It's holding.
Having done all of those first down and longs.
I was going to say third straight drive where they've had a penalty on first down, having to start behind.
Holding, offense number 21. 10-yard penalty for spot of the foul. Replay first down.
Jude Costner called on the hold.
He had a block in the back earlier. He's also had an interception in this football game.
First and 17.
Think about it. Coming in, it was Sevier County thought it was the big offensive team. It's been Oak Ridge, 2 big splash plays. Sevier County, not so much.
Looking to throw, waving people downfield, and will overthrow his receiver again.
There's a flag, though. I think this will be on Oak Ridge, potentially holding.
Yeah, it's at the 35.
Incomplete. There's a
call pass interference.
Newman literally waving his receivers down the field mid-play, trying to set up a shot here.
Well, that's how much time he had.
Yeah. Well overthrown, but obviously a penalty here on the defensive back.
Pass interference. Defense number 6. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
It's Tyree Porter being called for the penalty there. There was a penalty on Sevier County, set him up behind the sticks to begin things. Now it's going to be first and 3.
From first and 10 to first and 20, now first and 2.5.
2, yeah.
Clock right at 2 minutes to go. First half, 13-10 Wildcats. Cooper Newman looking to throw, has a receiver behind the secondary and just overthrows him again.
Newman's pass intended for Banks, incomplete.
Little bit too much air under the ball trying to find Zach Banks, who was behind the secondary.
Again, not having Bryson Hedrick, who's been your deep threat most of the year. You know, that you wonder how much that messes with the timing.
It does. He's had 2 really close misses deep down the field. But I like that there. It's still second and short.
Second down and 2, they'll go to Avera. This one pops wide open up the left side out at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he just looks healthier and healthier. He's got that pop we haven't seen in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, just acceleration, a little bit of wiggle, too.
Gain of 12. Smoky Bears will get the football to start the second half. As the Wildcats got it to start the game. First down and 10. Newman steps up, throws across the middle and almost intercepted.
Should have been.
Only 1 interception in 13 games for this young quarterback and almost through his second.
Yeah, Anthony Angel made a play on that ball. Nearly came through.
The 1 interception was against Powell late in the game when he was pressing, trying to get Sevier County back in the game. They were down 24-10 with just a couple of minutes to go at their own 5-yard line, and somehow they manufactured 15 points in the last 2 minutes to pull out that win. He's looking to throw, has single coverage, has a receiver, is the catch made? Touchdown! What an adjustment on the football by Hayden Akers for the 32-yard touchdown.
How far was this ball off the ground when he actually secured it? It looked like he just fingertipped that one down near the ground.
It was really good defense every step of the way. I mean, they were fighting, and then when Akers went to adjust to the football, the defender fell.
Oh, great look, guys.
Yeah, really good look.
Great look. Extra point to make it 17-13, and that point on the extra point that the Wildcats didn't get, you wonder how that factors in as we work our way through this game. What a pitch, what a catch, and a 17-13 Smoky Bear lead.
The time of year, you can always count on the power of Pioneer. You already know Pioneer is Knoxville's most trusted name in comfort since 1981. Trusted because of the power of Pioneer. What is the power of Pioneer? Solving all your plumbing problems, AC sales and service, maintenance and safety inspections, water and sewer line replacement, home generators, improving your indoor air quality, duct cleaning, and more. No matter the season or the problem, have no fear. Trust in the power of Pioneer.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Preparing for college as a high school student can be very difficult, but Huntington Learning Center can make it much easier on you. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a student at Huntington Learning Center, and it has helped me drastically improve my ACT scores. I had a 28, which was good, but for the scholarships I wanted to be in the 30s, and I got up to a 32. It took a lot of stress off the test and made me much more comfortable when taking it. Thanks to Huntington Learning Center, I have opened many more opportunities for my collegiate future.
1:28 to go, first half, 17-13 Smoky Bears. Aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Santa Claus coming out there. Make sure you check in with Gatlinburg Sky Park for the appearances by Santa for photo opportunities at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Well, you wanted excitement. I think we've got it in this one. This is returnable from inside the one. And the Wildcats with 1:21 to go, first half, with the full bank of timeouts, actually 2 timeouts left. We'll have the opportunity to go 2 or 3 deep shots to Will Presley and just see what happens.
I mean, might as well, right?
I mean, that's what I do.
That's your best offense, and it's been effective.
Hey, Casey Funderburg down on the sideline. I feel like we've just completely ignored you in the first half.
No, that's okay. I've been trying to find our kicker and get that ready to go, so we should have a pretty exciting halftime kick. But guys, Cooper Newman, who we just saw throw a bomb into the end zone, one thing we've seen from him all season, the guy can put up numbers, right?
Yeah.
Well, one thing about him is that he is one of the most selfless players on the team. Last week after their win against West, all he talked about were the guys around him. He talked about his defense, trying to keep West off the field as much as possible. He talked about his receivers, just every single person on this team he puts before himself, and I think that says a lot, especially since he's a sophomore.
Well, he's awfully mature for a sophomore, as the Wildcats' Demillion Porter gets 13 yards on the first play. I think the interviews that have been done with him in the last few weeks, you've been so impressed with the maturity of this young sophomore.
To Casey's point, right? I mean, like last week he was like, well, he's going to be the player of the game. Coster's going to be the player. He told me, he was like, hey, get him, man. He deserves it. Get my offensive lineman. I mean, I can do this whenever. He is a selfless type of guy.
Start watching that clock, as the Wildcats have had a little bit of success out to the 44. And they'll run past midfield. They still have the 2 timeouts left.
Doesn't get out of bounds there.
But is it a first down, which should stop the clock?
It is a first down, which stops the clock. But I was half facetious saying take a couple of shots to Will Presley, but they'll take the timeout here. And there's no reason in the world not to do that. The LMU halftime report coming up here in just a few minutes. Be joined by Devin Driscoll of D1 to talk about Toys for Tots. Dean LaRue will join us from Commercial Bank to talk about the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. Talking about Food City.
Is Devin going to be up here?
He is. Devin is coming up here during the LMU halftime report. He will be up here in the booth with us talking about Toys for Tots.
Devin, a former professional wrestler. I wonder if we could get him to put Packer in a sleeper hold for the second half.
Why?
Don't go away at halftime.
Austin, the bigger question is, were you two guys up this morning at 6 o'clock doing your
No, we don't do that type of
Black
stuff.
Friday shopping?
No, I definitely was not. Nope.
Smokey Bear was. Been a long day for that guy. He's smiling under that. You can't tell, but Smile Cam's brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Malone, Dr. Costa, all the good people over at Knoxville Smiles. Is the Wildcat smiling in the background? What is that?
They can pass his smile. Yeah, he's snarling a little bit.
I don't know if that's a smile or what. Back to action. 29 seconds to go first half. Wildcats now with 1 timeout. Will Presley in the slot at the bottom of the screen. The Smoky Bears will cheat a safety that way. Stansberry rolling left and has all kinds of room. Will run up to the 38.
Ball's loose.
Did the ball come loose?
Yeah.
Got back on it.
I think it was Adam Washington that jumped back on the loose ball.
Clock stops with 16 seconds to go. You've got the 1 timeout left.
So they just spiked the football to stop the clock. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 11.8 seconds.
You know, so here's the question. You're at the 36-yard line. It'd be 53 yards from here, which in high school football is a long kick.
Yeah, based off of the extra point a minute ago, I'm not sure that was doable.
You still have the 1 timeout left.
Fall's not traveling as far tonight either. It's cold.
You got 1 timeout left, but do you take an in-between shot timeout?
Yes, that's what I would.
Yeah.
Will Presley's at the top of your screen. Stansbury looks that way.
There you go. There you go.
Presley makes the catch inside the 25 at the 24. Now a 41-yard field goal, 7.9 to go.
I would try to pick up another 6 or 7 yards and then potentially do what you're saying.
I would run the football to the center of the field, call a timeout.
And the 15-yard penalty on the extra point starts looming larger and larger as you go through the game, because a field goal here would tie the game had it not been for that. Inside handoff, and that's what they're trying to do. He's got to quickly get either to the end zone. He'll get the end zone.
Or go score.
Wow.
Or go score.
With 1 second to go in the first half, the Wildcats go 24 yards for the touchdown. And there he is, Demillion Porter, the sophomore. And talk about fireworks.
He's been really good tonight. And again, they just take simple handoff. They got a right guard pulling across the left. He just gets to the edge and then gets upfield and goes all the way to the end zone. Thought they were going to try to set up a field goal, but no, he scores.
Tell you what, when you have Sevier County on, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Extra point is up, and it is good, 20-17. Thought the Wildcats were just trying to set up a field goal, and they said, well, there's no one going to tackle us. I guess we'll just run all the way to the maroon turf.
Sevier County just kind of got a couple of bad angles right here, and then just couldn't get off a block down here to the end zone.
Porter just keeps on running all the way to the end zone. Well, we'll start to catch you up on some scores. Macon County has taken a 7-0 lead on Anderson County. That's the one score that we have right now. And so there's the game on the OEB Law Game of the Week, which is brought to you by BBB TV 12.
Maryville's up 7-0 on Oakland.
Wow.
Look at that crowd.
2 possessions for Anderson County, 2 punts to this point.
That is a beautiful scenery there, Macon County.
And Brad Jones and our friends at BBB TV 12 doing this broadcast. 20-17 here. The over-under in this game was 36.5. We've already hit the over. And the Smoky Bears will return this one up the right side, and that will take us to halftime. Well, if you wanted a lot of offense, you had it in the first half of this one. 20-17. Oak Ridge with the lead over Sevier County. And Casey Funderburg makes her way out with the Michelin Man for her last ever Matlock kick.
No, we're not doing it.
Oh,
if he makes it, she can leave. If he misses it, or she misses it, depending on who we have kicking, she has to stay.
She's got to stay.
That's what it boils down to. Casey, do you know the rules? Did we tell you the rules?
Give one of your friends your phone.
She's gotten to the point where she's ordering people around.
Do you know the stakes, Casey?
Okay, guys, I have Warren. He is a sophomore on the baseball team. Warren, for someone who doesn't have a car, you were so excited for this halftime kick. Why is that?
I want some tires. I'm gonna give me some new tires on my non-existent car.
Exactly. Well, he's gonna have some great tires on his car when he. How old are you?
15.
Okay, when he turns 16. Perfect. Okay, we also have Joe Matlock here. Joe, this weekend was your all's big Black Friday sale. How did that go, and what else is coming up?
It was huge. It was great. We had a great week. It was a lot of fun. We have the holiday specials coming up, so come see us. A lot of stuff going on. He does not yet have a car, but we know he soon will. So we're excited to win tires for a future car.
Yes, Matlock is going to take care of him. Okay, Warren, don't embarrass me. Let's make this kick.
Remember, Warren has to beg for you to leave. If he misses, you're back for another year.
Oh, okay, come on. Oh!
Well, we'll see you next August, Casey.
All right, well, hey, I love working with y'all. Might as well just do it again.
It'll be warmer than it is tonight.
That's true. All right, well, he didn't really need the tire, so I guess it's okay.
We went onside kick there.
Guys, we're going to head to the LMU halftime where Oak Ridge leads Sevier County at 20-17.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
Yeah, you texted me, I was like, yeah, I'll be out there. Yeah.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm your local West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I'd love to show you my office. And as it is every day, it's super busy. Come on in. Welcome in. The first thing you'll see is Jake. Morning, Jake. And secondly, you'll see Emily doing what she does best.
Hello, Tom. This is Emily at Laura Ash State Farm, and we just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday today. We hope you're having a wonderful day.
And this is Melody. She's talking to one of our customers about some life insurance for her granddaughter, who, by the way, will be a future young driver with State Farm. And this is Kirsten. She's having a really serious conversation with someone about a car accident they just had. So we're here for you during the really tough times as well. Welcome to my office, or Vol Central. Super big Vol fans here. This is the place where a lot of things happen for people, our customers. Their kids come in and we have new driver talks. So we'll tell children what to do if they're in an accident, how to keep their insurance lower. State Farm has great young driver rates, and we talk about all of that here. We build relationships, and we're not going to send you to an 800 number here at Laura Ash State Farm. So give us a call, 675-0888, or visit us in the Renaissance Center out here in Farragut.
Hey, welcome back to Blankenship and the LMU Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University. Halftime score 20-17, Oak Ridge with the lead on Sevier County. Welcome up here into the press box. Mark Packer along with Devin Driscoll. You can tell who was the wrestler and who was not. I was one who bought tickets to watch this guy body slam people because ridiculous.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. What was your name?
It was Devin Driscoll or Devin Devine. So Allison was very proud of the second one. So
okay, yeah. Sounds good. Devin is the owner of D1 training facilities, and you see D1 all over what we do. D1, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday. But right now, your focus is on Toys for Tots.
Yeah, and this is our fourth year doing this. We're super excited. It's everything we do every year, and it's coming up here on December 9th at D1. We'll have drop-off locations all over East Tennessee. And this year, we're really excited to have some great sponsors, Axiom Wealth Management. If you don't know Mark Pankratz in the area, he's one of the great guys, and he's been so gracious to work with us this year, as well as Covenant Health, who I know is a big sponsor of what you guys are doing. So we're super excited to work with Mark, Axiom, and Covenant on another great event.
So tell us where the drop-off spots are. What are you looking for? what you can't bring.
Right, so they have to be wrapped toys. We'll have dropped-off locations at D1 at Fort Sanders Fitness Complex in Farragut. We'll also have them at all the Rusty Wallace dealership locations as of tomorrow, and Dick's House of Sport.
Okay, so the D1 locations, you've got multiple locations. Tell us where those all are.
Yeah, so Hardin Valley is our main location. I've been there since 2011. We've got a great team out there. So over off Hardin Valley Road. We also open up in Blount County off Louisville Road, the new K2 building.
Okay.
That'll be over there, so right off of Louisville Road. So either one of those locations there'll be boxes available.
By the way, I don't know if you've been to the Hardin Valley location. It's kind of like Chick-fil-A. You know, when you go there, you know, the line is out and down the street. I mean, business is good for you guys. You're doing great work with a lot of, not just high school students and athletes, but you go in there, there's people like me in there working out.
Well, you know,
old guys.
That's the thing, Mark. You know, it's the place for the athlete, and everyone's an athlete, no matter what year. We've got an 84-year-old woman and kids like my son Ryder and Charleston, my daughter. And so it's great. We've got a great team that's been there for a long time, from Tyler and Ryan and Corey and Dustin and Bridget. There's a bunch of us that have been together for a long time, and it's a great place to be. We're excited about the future.
You come a long way since you were next level years ago. And now you turn into this business tycoon. I mean, you've done great work for the community, and Toys for Tots means a lot. So that's coming up. Give us the date again on that.
So December 9th over at D1 Hardin Valley. We'll be there, and you can drop off toys at any of those locations mentioned earlier or at Hardin Valley the night of the event.
Sounds good. And our thanks to D1 Training, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday and the Rivalry Playoffs. Hey, listen, the LMU Educator of the Week is none other than Joe Gaddis. I mean, we couldn't find anybody. Okay, I'm kidding. No, Joe Gaddis, social studies teacher, athletic director at Oak Ridge, 40-plus years at Oak Ridge. He left for a little bit. He missed his place. He came back. TSSAA Hall of Fame inductee. He is the LMU Educator of the Week. Let's take a little live look in right now on the OEB Law Game of the Week, and that is the 4A semifinal as Anderson County has tied things up at Macon County. Look at that crowd. I mean, Devin, is that not what this is all about?
You know, I'm sitting there watching with a couple guys that actually were graduates of Oak Ridge, listening to them talk about the game, and you got a couple gunslingers out there. I mean, Stansberry has broken every record at Oak Ridge, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, Newman looks pretty good. That ball he threw at the end of the first half, it's just going to be a fun second half.
Yeah, and we'll keep checking back in there as well. Let's take a break. Halftime score here as the LMU Halftime Report continues. Oak Ridge with a 20-17 lead on Sevier County.
Time of year, you can always count on the power of Pioneer. You already know Pioneer is Knoxville's most trusted name in comfort since 1981. Trusted because of the power of Pioneer. What is the power of Pioneer? Solving all your plumbing problems, AC sales and service, maintenance and safety inspections, water and sewer line replacement, home generators, improving your indoor air quality, duct cleaning, and more. No matter the season or the problem, have no fear. Trust in the power of Pioneer.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
I cannot say enough about Huntington and the value you get. It's wonderful. We came to Huntington Learning Center when our two sons were in high school to improve their ACT scores. It's so personalized to every kid, what your kid needs to the test that they're taking. It was well worth the investment. If you're looking to strengthen your child's ACT score and increase their scholarship opportunities, there is no better place to do that in Knoxville than Huntington Learning Center.
Oh, live TV. Welcome back to Blankenship Field. Mark Packer along. This is Dean LaRue. You've probably heard me talk about him from Commercial Bank. This is a guy that is blamed for everything we've done here because this is the guy that I convinced to let me borrow several $100,000 to build this production unit and do all these games. It's your fault.
You can thank me later, I guess.
In all seriousness, we've talked about Commercial Bank. We do so much business with Commercial Bank. The production unit, the cameras, the equipment, everything we've done has been through them. And I have said this 1,000 times. I hope you've heard me. When I think Commercial Bank, I think someone who believed in me, and that's what means so much to you.
Absolutely. Well, just like anything, we met. You told me your dream, and this was your dream. I didn't believe it, but now I see it, and it's obviously made a great decision. It's been a great partnership between us.
You never told me you didn't believe my dream until just now.
I was just kidding.
Tell us, no, you're not. My mom said you're never kidding. So tell us the advantages of somebody like Commercial Bank, because you guys are right here. You're local.
Well, absolutely. It's just like anything. Our home office in Tennessee, we're one of the largest banks headquartered in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So we have local decision making. Right here locally, we're making decisions on loan up to several $1 million. All your deposit account needs, you go into the bank and a decision's made. And that's really the most important thing.
And one of the reasons I brought Dean out is because I also want to tease forward just a little bit to the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, which is 2 weeks from tonight. We're excited. Knoxville versus East Tennessee, the 4th annual. It'll be at Maryville High School. Pre-game show starts at 7:30. Broadcast starts at 8 o'clock on ABC. East Tennessee leads 2-1. Band's about 300 kids. And the reason you guys do this, it's all about community.
It really, absolutely. I mean, we're supporting the community. We can't wait to see the talent that's going to be out here this year and partner up with you, and it's been a great relationship, and we appreciate it.
And next year, as we've talked about, the Rivalry Showcase, Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, will move downtown to the new Covenant Health Park. Incredibly excited about that as Chris Allen and Boyd Sports and the Smokies and the city have all worked with us that will be the permanent home starting 2025. That's going to be cool.
I can't wait to see that one. That's going to be fantastic. One of the first performances, one of the first venues that we're going to be changing to. It's going to be fantastic. So please come out.
Yeah, multi-use facility. You'll be downtown. That'll be a whole lot of fun. Good to see you as always, my friend.
Appreciate
I'll
it.
stop
Thank you,
by
sir.
and we'll sit in your office and accomplish nothing like we do most times I stop by, okay?
Do you know what side of the turkey has the most feathers?
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. What?
The outside. Thanks for banking with Commercial
Bank.
Bank.
In an official position as well. Time now for Talk Talk, brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Really?
Hi, I'm Bruce Fry. I'm a physiatrist at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Here to talk about acute low back pain. Acute low back pain is something that can affect us at any stage of our life, from adolescence to 80s and 90s. Typically, acute low back pain can go away within 1 to 2 weeks. Ice, rest, medications such as ibuprofen can be very effective. If that doesn't, you might want to see your primary care physician. They can get you into some physical therapy. After about 3 or 4 weeks, if you're still having acute low back pain, you may want to see a specialist. We can talk to you about diagnosis and treatment.
Well, so as everybody tries to stay warm out here, we'll get Austin Price back on the headset, Eric Kane as well. Guys, we'll take a live look in at Anderson County and Macon County, and while we do that, we'll talk about some other scores that are out there. Beautiful picture, great crowd. Hammers gets free advertising on our broadcast. Game's tied at 7. Guys, other scores, by the way, as we're watching this.
Alcoa was leading 7-0.
Stunned.
And about 15 minutes ago, Eli Graff had a 7-yard touchdown, rushing touchdown.
Tied at 7 between Maryville and Oakland late first quarter.
Look at this one. Look at this one as we speak down the sideline.
LaRue gives Anderson County the lead.
14-7 down the sideline for the Mavericks. And Anderson County, after falling behind 7-0, goes all the way for the touchdown, and all kinds of people getting free advertising on our broadcast.
I'm not sure.
What about Coalfield South Pitt? Did you mention that and I wasn't paying attention?
I have not seen that.
7-3 is the score now. Alcoa is leading, about just inside the second quarter.
I'm not sure Macon County knew what they were getting into when the big 18-wheeler pulled up with the Anderson County logo.
This is so true. Go Mavs, as people say over there. Anderson County, once they got past, they played Elizabethton and Greenville. Of course, Elizabethton was a blowout. Greenville was a great game, 28-14.
Yeah.
And it'd be interesting in 4A when Alcoa makes the move over next year. All right, time now for a quick break here and a message from our friends at NPG Brain and Concussion.
Hi, I'm Mark Holinsky. You may recognize the name Holinsky from Holinsky's Hope. It's a foundation we started when we lost our son Tyler to suicide in 2018. Tyler was the happiest kid, the best teammate, and certainly the most awesome son, but he never gave any indication that he was struggling. After Tyler passed, we had his brain autopsied by the Mayo Clinic, and we discovered that he had stage 1 CTE. So in addition to starting Holinsky's Hope and campaigning and fighting for our student athletes' mental health and wellness, I also helped co-found a company called NPG Brain and Concussion. We focus on taking the professional level of concussion care to amateur athletics. So I invite you and your family to touch base with NPG Brain and Concussion. Trust me, it's important, because all we do is brains. Enjoy the game.
So NPG Brain and Concussion bringing professional concussion care to the amateur athlete. That is NPG Brain and Concussion. Hey, want to wish congratulations to Joe Vaulton, who's been named an All-American. Was an angler. That's a fisherman to those people who don't know what that is when he was at Alcoa. Went to Carson Newman, who, by the way, did you know Carson Newman's one of the best fishing programs in the country?
They started that a couple years after I left, and they're one of the best in the nation.
Ran into a kid at another school. He was waiting tables or something. He was talking about how he was on a fishing team at another school. And I said, yeah, no, this kid, Joe Vaulton, who's an All-American at Carson Newman. He goes, oh, my Carson Newman, they're one of the best in the country. I was like, really? Oak Ridge 20-17 is the halftime score.
There's Casey down there near the heater.
Yeah, second half when we come back.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse, how are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess you started when I was younger.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Hello, and welcome to the Nichols State Farm Agency. From Powell to Halls and all surrounding communities, it's our pleasure to serve. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
Join us for the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law every Sunday at 11:30 on WATE.
And the third quarter will be brought to you by Covenant Health when we get to it. 20-17 is the halftime score. Oak Ridge with the lead. And the State Farm T-shirt toss is brought to you this week by Laura Ash. Give her a shout out in West Knoxville. And our thanks to each of our participants this year, Ryan Nichols and Matt Cunningham, Scotty Dykes. Take a look at the first half highlights, and it got started early.
Yeah, Juke Costner with the interception. That takes it all the way down to the 5. A penalty took it to the 3. And then one play later, it was a touchdown for Roman Gibbons.
Right up the middle, a 7-0 lead, but back comes Oak Ridge, and they did a lot of this, Eric.
Yeah, Will Presley has one of his 2 long touchdown receptions, and it kept Oak Ridge, from falling in a deep hole early on.
70 yards on that one, tied the game at 7. Sevier County will take it down into field goal range, make it 10-7. Kind of stayed at 10-7 for quite a while until it happened again.
And that second one here for Presley. A couple of penalty markers on this play, but the touchdown stood. However, a critical extra point was missed because of the penalties, and that's why only 13 points are on the board.
Back comes Sevier County as Tegan Rivera takes it down to the 30. And then how about this one, Austin?
Yeah, beautiful pitch and catch right here. Hayden Akers on the nice fingertip catch, and Sevier County's back in the lead.
Yeah, and you think that that's where we're going to be at half. Oak Ridge is trying to get in field goal range, and then all of a sudden, Demillion Porter takes it all the way for the touchdown, and that's where we are. All kinds of offense added up. That's 500 total yards of offense in the first half.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been explosive. You thought the key for Oak Ridge was the long, sustaining drives, play keep away. It's been explosive plays, and nearly 300 yards kind of reflects that.
Yep, the big plays to Presley, to me, are the game changers for the Wildcats offense in this game and potentially next week if they can get past Sevier County.
Mark Packer along with Eric Kane. Austin Price's area coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. And Casey, are you down there accessible in front of a camera?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm down here.
Well,
let me move around.
Yeah, move around to the camera.
Got to move around the heater.
Here's the thing. Casey's been with us for a couple of years, and we mentioned it at the start of the pregame show. And this is your last game with us.
Yes, this is my last game with this crew. And, guys, I might cry, okay? I'm actually very
They'll freeze if you cry.
No, but I'm actually just so grateful that I got to be a part of this crew with you guys. It's been so much fun. With all the guys in the truck, all our camera operators, our grip, every single person that made these broadcasts happen from week to week. It's been such a joy to work with them. And yeah, I'm moving on to a new adventure, but these last 2 years have been so fun. And fun to get to know all these high school teams that I didn't really know much about beforehand.
Hey, multiple choice real quick before we start. Who are you going to miss the most? All right. Is it Randall?
Tony.
Or CB45?
Oh, okay. That's who I get to pick from? Oh, my gosh. I plead the fifth. I can't answer that question.
Okay, good. That's a good answer.
The correct answer is Tony, because Chad's going to be replacing you next year on the sideline.
Okay. Chad knows a lot about these teams. He would actually be a great replacement.
He does. We've got an exciting second half to go. Casey, let's get back to work, and we'll talk more later. But we've enjoyed having Casey for the last couple of years, and excited for her that the career is blossoming for her as it should. So the Smoky Bears will get the football to start the second half, down 20-17. And in a stunning revelation, a Sevier County game that will be a great football game, and that's why they've been must-see TV the last couple of weeks.
They have finished strong, finding ways to chip away, or hang on there and make plays when it counted. Looks like this one's coming down the stretch as well.
So after pooching it a couple of times, they've elected to hammer it the last couple of kicks, and that one barely ekes across the goal line, which will make Sevier County drive at 80 yards.
So here we go. Second half. And they'll hand off to Gibbons around right in. And a nice job of the Wildcats for a loss on the play of maybe 3 yards. They'll give him forward progress.
Yeah, Monte Bishop, linebacker for Oak Ridge, had a really good game. Had a couple of critical stops in the first half. They're just trying to get out to the perimeter there with that jet sweep and that little pop pass, I guess, and Bishop cut him off.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's paramount for Sevier County because it feels like Oak Ridge has just a ton of momentum. You go back to those 2 touchdowns right there near the end of the first half. It just feels like they've got a lot of momentum right now.
Newman with a handoff inside. 4 yards or being up a third down.
And I don't mean they have to score. I just mean they've got to get a couple of first downs, flip the field a little bit.
And obviously we know that Sevier County can score in a hurry. We've seen it. But so far in this one, going back to our point coming into the second half, Oak Ridge has shown explosive play mentality this entire game.
3rd down and 8 at the 22. 2 receivers near side. Newman will roll this way. He'll look this way and overthrows the receiver.
That's a huge 3 and out for the Oak Ridge defense.
He had a receiver pop wide open inside on the slot, but he didn't see him. He kind of zeroed in on the other Newman, Parker Newman. But a 3 and out, and deep for the Wildcats is Tyree Porter. Good snap, and he'll get this one
It's
away.
a good kick.
And
Really
Porter
nice kick.
asked for the fair catch, and will take it back at the 37-yard line. Well, Commercial Bank salutes the Stripes, and tonight.
Oh, Mike Bates, best voice of any official we deal with. This guy right here, the best deep. He is not a baritone. He is a bass, everybody. And he is fantastic. Works the games over at Neyland Stadium on Saturday. Congratulations to
We
him.
just continue on with the whole segment since you've gotten so excited.
Well, he's my guy. He's
Okay.
my guy.
Yeah, well.
21 years officiating, hobbies, golf, and his grandchildren.
Commercial Bank salutes the Stripes by honoring Mike Bates' 21 years of officiating and apparently the former voice of CNN. Wildcats will get the football at the 38-yard line right up the middle, and they really have found something with Demillion Porter. Porter had a couple of nice runs, then the touchdown to finish the first half.
He did. He had a couple of nice first down runs in the first half. They used him out of the backfield, throwing him the football out in the slot. But, of course, biggest play of the game is that touchdown right before the half.
Our good friend Mike is calling the Alcoa Sequatchie County game tonight.
Got that from the Don Talbot Sports Network. First down and 10 at the 49. And a little jet sweep up the right side. Gain of 3 yards. Once again, all of the Blue Cross Bowls will be right here on WKNX The Knox. 8 of the 9, that is. The Alcoa 3A championship game will be a Friday afternoon, or Friday noon game, I guess it is. 11 a.m. game on WATE. And I always wonder if we line up a game like that, and then that team loses. We can show Sequatchie County, on Channel 6's one game.
I just can't believe we're at the end of the regular season. Obviously for college and, heading into the state championship weekend next week here in high school football. Always flies by.
Second down and 6. They'll hand off up to Porter off the right side again. Porter will put his head down. This guy, just a sophomore, 5'11", 190.
Over 1,100 yards on the season, 21 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, that is a great starting point. Probably one of the best backs in the area entering next season.
From the Sevier County 40-yard line.
Semi-final round here on OEB Law Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City as we wrap up what has been the 19 games that we've had this year. We'll finish things up with the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase 2 weeks from tonight on ABC. Ball at the 40. They keep the ball on the ground, and the Smoky Bears going to start zeroing in on this.
And that is when you take a shot down the field with Presley. And Presley comes on the field.
Macon County has now taken a 20-14 lead on Anderson County.
Wow. Boy, that game goes back and forth.
Alcoa 14-3 over Sequatchie. It's 3-0. South Pitt over Coalfield, that in the second quarter. And 10-7 Maryland.
Second down and 7, 37-yard line. Go inside to Porter, right up the middle, and he is flat running downhill. Going to get the first down. Oak Oak Ridge asking for a flag on some extracurriculars, but they're not going to get it here.
And they probably should have got it. I mean, whistle blew, and then he got tossed down. Demillion Porter looks like he may have a demillion carries in the second half if Derek Rang has anything to do with it.
Well, and they're going to play fake to him here in a second.
Yep, and hit two.
And hit two.
As they should.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was right here from the 29-yard line on first down.
You'd love to get that safety away from him, though, and have one-on-one with the corner.
So this is where they get into the whole take it down to 2 or 3 seconds on the play clock.
Hand off inside to Porter.
Swallowed up. Swallowed up. And that's the thing, winning early downs. You look at big 72 for Sevier County, that being Chase Gillespie, and then 61 for the Smoky Bears, Otto Van Rensburg.
Here's the thing, I don't remember the first half that the Smoky Bears were bracketing the safety like they are now. I mean, a 70-yarder and an 80-yarder tends to make you do that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to cheat that way a little bit. I mean,
which means one less person in the box, which means a lighter box for them to run the football in.
And it opens the middle of the field up as well for the slot receiver on this side.
See, the ball's on the right hash. You got a safety that's all the way over here on the numbers. Now they are rotating one back. They're going to cover 3 there.
And a free 5 yards makes it 2nd down and 5. Austin, I think to your point.
Cardinal snap, encroachment, defense number 61, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
By the way, that hurt my ears and my brain, but a touchdown here makes it for the first time in this game a 2-possession game.
Yes. Whereas if you can force a field goal attempt, stays within, just keep it within 6, and then you'll bring up that extra point.
2nd down and 5 at the 24. They'll keep it on the ground to Porter. And Porter, nice, patient running over defenders down to about the 11, maybe the 10. It looked like he was going to step out of bounds around the 22. Then he just kind of paused, regained his composure, waited for a block, and then went straight ahead.
Yeah, he's finished these runs really strong. This has been his drive. See right there. Patient, gets upfield, lowers his shoulder. Been real impressed with both Porter and Avera, both these running backs in this game.
They can get a first down at the 1.
I will say this, though, about Sevier County. Because of what they've done over the last couple of weeks, being down 10 is not really a concern for them, as Stansbury will take it down to the 8. What we saw at the end of that Powell game when they were down 24-10 with a couple minutes to go.
Yeah, no doubt.
5. I mean, so.
Yeah, but you live dangerously enough.
I was going to say, they needed, and give them credit, because they did it. And they never gave up. They battled back. But they needed a laundry list of things to happen, and they all got them. Kind of live in that fire, you're going to get burned sooner or later, right?
It was definitely a perfect storm for Sevier County. Got a great bounce on an onside kick.
And it was great cinema. I mean, it was awesome.
It was good TV. Well, that clock is just running away. 5.5 to go, 3rd quarter.
This was the drive you talked about pregame, what Oak Ridge you thought was going to need to do to win this game.
Timeout Oak Ridge.
Timeout taken here by Oak Ridge. And we will take it with them. 2nd down and 7. Wildcats in the D1 red zone, up 20-17.
You can always count on the power of Pioneer. You already know Pioneer is Knoxville's most trusted name in comfort since 1981. Trusted because of the power of Pioneer. What is the power of Pioneer? Solving all your plumbing problems, AC sales and service, maintenance and safety inspections, water and sewer line replacement, home generators, improving your indoor air quality, duct cleaning, and more. No matter the season or the problem, have no fear. Trust in the power of Pioneer.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
I cannot say enough about Huntington and the value you get. It's wonderful. We came to Huntington Learning Center when our 2 sons were in high school to improve their ACT scores. It's so personalized to every kid, what your kid needs to the test that they're taking. It was well worth the investment. If you're looking to strengthen your child's ACT score and increase their scholarship opportunities, there is no better place to do that in Knoxville than Huntington Learning Center.
OEB Law Rivalry playoffs are brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, and NPG Brain and Concussion. 5:26 to go, third quarter, 20-17. Oak Ridge Wildcats, second down and 7 at the 8. Stansberry looks to throw, takes a shot to the end zone behind the secondary. Touchdown! Reaching high in the air to get that one is Malik Howard. And the Wildcats extend the lead to 9 points with the extra point to come.
Really nice grab again there by Malik Howard. Similar route to earlier in the game when he was able to make a first down reception on backcourt of the end zone. Good balance.
And he's such a big frame. I mean, you look at Malik Howard, he's 6'4", 225. Again, just a sophomore.
Capping off a drive that was all Porter on the ground. 7 carries, 46 yards.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 27-17. Oak Ridge with the lead on that pretty grab. The Cheer Dance Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. This week it is Oak Ridge senior Carter Sharp amongst all those girls. Congratulations from your friends at Exterior Home Solutions. Reset where we are, 5:21 to go, third quarter. Oak Ridge up 27-17, and if there is a Cinderella in the playoffs, it might be this Oak Ridge team.
Well, just where they were left for, dead by so many people. At the start of the playoffs, and I was one of them. I just didn't think that region was very good, and they had struggled. You looked at the losses; their losses were just not very good. But they've caught fire at the right time and got healthy at the right time.
A little pooch kick again here. Gibbons has it from the 28. Says outrun to the other side of the field. Runs about 65 yards to gain 14. Dylan Woods, our Pioneer Heating and Air Scholar Athlete of the game. 4.0 GPA from Sevier County, a senior. Congratulations for Pioneer Heating and Air. Semifinal round of OEB Rivalry playoffs. 5:12 to go. And for the Smoky Bears, they have been here before. Side handoff off left tackle, bounce into the outside, getting a nice block, and out to midfield. There is and a nice job by the wide receiver to hold up on the block.
No, you're right, and I saw that, and I was like, do you see a flag anywhere? Do you see a flag anywhere? But you're right, he did kind of hold off because he wanted to press down right there and get a little block.
Avera's got a little bit of a limp going on.
Yeah, he broke his fibula early in the year. It was kind of a hairline fracture, and then he was able to come back a couple of weeks ago, but you wonder if he's tweaked that. Going to take a shot here. Cooper Newman's got Parker Newman behind the secondary, makes the catch down to the 11, and here we go. These cardiac kids from Sevier County just doing what they do.
They just don't get rattled, Eric. They just step up and nice. He does not put a ton of it. He puts air under it. He does not, put too much mustard on that one, and lets his guy go make a play.
A nice adjustment from earlier in the first half when he was putting so much air under that football, but you're right. You've seen Oak Ridge take some shots down the field. Sevier County, why not us?
First down and 10 at the 11. They can get a first down at the 1. Newman throws this one out, and everybody knew that was coming. And Costner's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards, but it could have been a loss on the play. Nice job by Costner.
Watch the block out there on the edge. I mean, one of the poor guys on the chain crew just got thrown.
Not been a good last few weeks for the chain crew, unfortunately. And I mean, they're right there next to the action.
But he's back up and okay.
That's good.
Cooper Newman rolls left, looks for his receiver, almost picked off.
Instead, touchdown.
Boy, what a great throw. He puts the zip on the football to Hayden Akers for the touchdown. And if it's not the quarterback like Newman with that much velocity on the football,
it's the
typical high school quarterback, we're talking about the Wildcats blowing this one wide open.
Watch the corner right here just come all the way up on your screen. Oh, but you're right, zip, precision.
Yeah, and that's the look where the defensive back says, any other quarterback I've played against, I'm still running the other way.
Because you'll have more time with the ball in the air.
Extra point is up. It is good. 27-24. Oak Ridge. Watch the zing on the football by that young quarterback. And a nice catch by Hayden Akers. So while we've got a break, let's check in on the OEB Law Game of the Week. And right on cue, they're in commercial break. Always happens, though.
That's what happens when you produce from the booth.
Well, no, they told me in my ear. By the way, the commercial. Yeah, I know you are. Here's the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase information. East Tennessee has a 2-1 lead in this series, and the game kicks off at 8 p.m. It is a 7:30 pregame show at Maryville High School. 17 schools of Knoxville versus the 40 outlying county schools.
That's the game I don't mind being on the side. That is so much fun. Just go grab a kid, interview him when he's out of breath, scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, there are no rules.
Austin used to do that when he was actually on the sideline for these games. I just wait till the All-Star game.
Austin's never been known to have a filter or play by anybody's rules.
That was just such a huge answer from us from Sevier County because they had not had any momentum in a while.
So a kickoff returnable from the 8-yard line. Wildcats at 27-24. And field position out almost to the 40 is a nice return by Tyree Porter. Hey, Sunday night on the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law. Hopefully we are talking about a Tennessee team that's headed for the playoff. Got to beat Vanderbilt on Saturday.
Well, this is tonight is a perfect example of what Josh can talk to the team about.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia Tech currently leading 10-0, 52 seconds to go first half, and is inside the 20.
Knocking on the door.
So, again, this happens at Georgia. Tennessee's going to have to come ready to play tomorrow. Vanderbilt, they will make this their Super Bowl.
First down and 10 at the 40. They'll go back to the young Demillion Porter.
And when he can pick up 7 yards on first down, it just makes things so much easier for the Oak Ridge offense.
Score update in the Alcoa game. Eli Graff has found the end zone for the 4th time already. 28-3, Alcoa leading Sequatchie County.
Such entertaining playoff games, and the Tornadoes are a part of it. Be interesting to see how things change when they move to 4A.
Yeah, everybody's going to be watching.
Second down and 3. They'll stick to the ground to Porter.
Porter just keeps the legs churning, man.
I'm real old school, and I'm going to compare him to somebody that's not even the number that he wears.
John Riggins.
is not it.
Going to have a little bit of creativity here.
That was so dumb. Emmett Smith.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
The way he runs, he carries that ball kind of high and tight, but he runs very patiently, low center of gravity. And, boy, Derek Rang's got to feel so good about it. He's got his quarterback back. He's got Will Presley back. He's got Porter back.
And you're on the doorstep of a state championship appearance here. Got to finish.
First down and 10 at the 47. Smoky Bears have lived and died of coming up with the win late in games, and here they are again. They're 13-0. What a year it's been for Todd Loveday and this Smoky Bear team. It's been a magical run over the last 3 weeks. Do they have one more in them to get to 14-0 and to go play for a state championship?
They have to learn to get a stop, although that penalty
Number
right
13
there.
did not come set. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That penalty helps them out dramatically.
Boy, Loveday's done such a great job with this team. First down and 15. Smoky Bears bring pressure, and they're
That's a nice play. Nice play.
Parker Newman again?
Yes.
Yep.
And they're going to make Oak Ridge do something besides keep giving it to 8.
Yeah, at the end they're going to take the deep shot to Presley. Can you stop that?
It's kind of the old thing. Do you have enough fingers to plug up all the holes in the dike? I mean, Oak Ridge is just right now is such a balanced offense. What's so neat about both of these teams is both of them peaking at the right time.
Look how far the safety's over here on the short side of the field because Presley's at the numbers.
Yep. Stansbury will look to throw and overthrows Presley, who, to your point, can't really go deep.
So now you're in a situation where you really don't want to be in. Third and behind the sticks.
For Sevier County, you just want to keep everything in front of you and then be sure tackling. Don't let them get a bunch of yards after contact.
Third down and 13 at the 49 of Sevier County.
I'm taking a deep shot here to 2 and just see what happens.
Stansbury looking to throw. Has time. Runs out of time and he's taken down in midfield.
Big stop by the Smoky Bears defense.
Boy, big push up front.
Chase Gillespie again for the Smoky Bears. Big number 72. First one there.
You know, this Sevier County team is just so special with what they've done this year. I mean, and that's what I said. They were down 10 points, 27-17. There's no concern on that team.
No, because they found ways to win in so many different ways this year.
They've been here before.
Or at least so many different ways in the last 3 weeks.
Wildcats will let the clock run out on this one, and we'll flip into the field, which is go a half yard the other direction. We go to the fourth quarter on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. It's 27-24 Oak Ridge. Here we go again. Sevier County hanging around the chicken coop.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it.
Drop. Bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
What's the #1 home improvement project you could do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. With over 3,000 5-star reviews, you owe it to yourself to find out the quality of the water your family's drinking, cooking, and bathing in. Go to our website, aquaclearws.com. That's aquaclearws.com. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
There she was, when I least expected it, like a siren calling from the depths of despair. Nothing in my years of the pre-owned patrol could have prepared me for this. What's her story? Is she the ghost of dreams gone by?
Or just a really sweet ride.
Check out this 2022 Nissan Murano for only $20,007, or this 2020 Lincoln Navigator for only $44,200. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive, or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham. Our office is located in the Rocky Hill community, right across from Brewster's and right down from Brewster's. Love for you to stop by and say hello. We offer auto, home, and life insurance. Thanks and enjoy the game.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Food City, official tailgating headquarters of the Vols and high school football. Casey Funderburg with Derek Rain.
Coach, 1 quarter left here. What does your team need to do just to maintain this lead?
Got to finish. I mean, we're a 3-point game, semifinals. What more do you want? We just got to find a way to pull it out.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
So
excited.
And sweet. Well, he's in the zone, man. I mean, he's 1 quarter away from playing for a state championship, and these opportunities don't come around every day. 27-24, high snap.
Yeah,
They'll get
looping
this
snap.
one away.
Ooh, that was a dangerous snap. Good roll. Real good roll.
Takes an Oak Ridge roll down to the 4-yard line. And a 46-yard punt right when they needed it. So the young quarterback Cooper Newman and this prolific Smoky Bear offense out onto the field, down 27-24 with a little bit on the line.
Well, this would be 3 straight comeback wins in the fourth quarter if they're able to get it done.
You made the comment a week ago on the broadcast when Sevier County scored with like 1:20 to go to take the lead over West that they've led very little over the last 2 weeks, yet here they are. They'll run up the middle.
Not a must-score drive here, but I think it is a must get a few first downs to kind of flip the field kind of drive.
I agree. You don't have to score on this drive, but if Oak Ridge gets the football and drains the clock like it did in the third quarter, then your opportunities are getting squandered.
I think people of East Tennessee have really enjoyed watching this team. I don't say this kind of thing very often, but in 16 years of doing games, the ratings, television viewership of last week's Sevier County West game was the second highest ratings we've had in 16 years. Cooper Newman takes a deep shot, has a receiver, makes the catch, 93 yards, and this is why people love watching this team. Hayden Akers, touchdown, Smoky Bears.
That was dropped in a bucket, Aaron Kane.
I was going to say earlier in the first half, just a little too far out in front. That was a beautiful throw, perfect throw, great catch over the shoulder and stride. Couldn't have been any better.
Just watch him drop this in a bucket. I mean, a beautiful catch by Akers, and he's gone.
Doesn't lose stride. Literally doesn't speed up, doesn't slow down, stays in stride. And we got a flag.
Flag is down. You wonder if this is in the area of one of those sideline warnings.
It's over there beyond the numbers, so it would make a whole lot of sense after a big play.
The official running down the sideline, and he runs through a sea of white uniforms.
We have 2 fouls. Sideline warning, Sevier County, that's their first. Personal foul, sideline interference, Sevier County. The touchdown is good. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So did he get, I mean, the white, yeah, the white line there, the official owns that. So if somebody jumped in there and didn't allow him to run, maybe that's the interference they're speaking of.
So here's the question. If it's a 15-yard penalty, which it is, I might be taking it on the extra point because it's a 3-point game. You leave it as a 3-point game if the extra point is not good. As it is, the extra point is up and good. Now you got to get a touchdown and take the lead. Let's take a water break from Aqua Clear and we'll all think about it.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
And make sure you use the people we use for our water system. They say change your water, it'll change your life, and it actually has at aquaclearws.com. I'm sitting here thinking about that penalty. You know, there was an opportunity earlier that you used a 15-yard penalty on an extra point. You backed him up. Oak Ridge missed the extra point, and that 1 point was so big. In this situation, I really think I probably would have taken the 15 yards on the extra point. I don't know.
I would have taken the 15 yards on the kickoff.
I would have done the extra point because, again, you just never know at this level, and that point is so big.
Decision's been made, so 31-27.
But now Oak Ridge should have pretty good field position. Field position's always huge.
Again, on a cold night like tonight, ball's a little bit harder, ground's hard. You got to go and catch this ball. You cannot let it land.
Kickoff is returnable from the 14-yard line. Right up the middle, looking for a crease, and he will find it. He'll find a huge crease up the far side and slide out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
And that's why you don't take the on the field.
Well, it looked like the safety, the contained guy from Sevier County, Noah Mendoza, number 29, could have made a play right here. And you just kind of slow up. I mean,
he did kind of slow up. I agree with you.
Guess who it is with the football in his hands?
Yeah, Porter. Who else, right? Other than
I think we know who the MVP is if it's Oak Ridge. I don't know though. I mean,
Presley. I was going to say if it's not Porter, it's Presley.
Okay, Presley had the 2 touchdowns, but Porter overall.
I agree. He's been the workhorse. What field position?
Still going to go cash it in.
Yep.
31-27. They'll hand off to Porter up the middle. It's patient running, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 6. Boy, so impressed with this young man at running back. Just a sophomore.
I mean, you're right. Last week we had 3-0. It was 10-0 at the end of regulations. Right?
10-10.
Oh, sorry, 10. I'm sorry, 10-10. Sorry. And this week it's been back and forth.
Yeah, this has been like a pinball machine. Second down and 4. Hand off to Porter
nice
again.
Play, but
Smokey Bears get in the backfield, but then will make the tackle from behind, which pushes Porter for a first down.
Jackson Perry that nearly made the play in the backfield.
Yeah, nice read by Perry and to get in the backfield, but just couldn't make the tackle.
And just remember, if you hadn't had the missed extra point, this would be a 3-point game. Where, you know, if Sevier County does stop you, you could potentially tie it with a field goal.
Yeah, that 1 point, and it was on the 15 yards.
Yes.
Yep. For the peace sign.
Well, there were 2 fouls.
There were 2, so we don't know which one was which. Yeah. First down and 10, empty set for Stansberry. He'll look to throw, throws across the middle. Touchdown! They slip Porter out of the backfield for an 18-yard touchdown, and now the Wildcats take the lead.
See, it was a late motion. They put him in that slot really close to the line of scrimmage, just have him run up the seam, and a really great throw there by Stansberry, hitting him in stride for the touchdown.
Beautiful throw.
Yeah.
How did this team only win 7-6 on a football game a few weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. 7-6.
Less playmakers. No Howard, no Presley.
Did Porter play?
Extra point is up, and it is good. Let's take a break. 34-31, the must-see TV continues in the 5A semifinal and OEB Rivalry playoffs. Got a lot to be decided in this one.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
I have an actual butcher at Food City, and he knows his stuff. He offers recipe tips, special marinades, and even hand cuts beef to my specifications. He's the best. Nobody does food like Food City.
OEB Rivalry Playoffs is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers, E2 Sports, Legend Fitness, Covenant Health, and Food City. 9:07 to go in this one. That guy right there is having himself a night. 20 carries, 136 yards, averaging almost 7 yards a carry. 34-31 Oak Ridge with the lead.
Two total touchdowns, 1 rushing and then 1 receiving.
Yep. And Sevier County, your turn.
And that 1 rushing touchdown was right before the half.
This right here is kind of a
little pitch kick. Boy,
very lucky. Very, very lucky. That was trouble. The word go.
That's a great kick. Had that back bounce.
Hello, thanks to E2 Sports, the official apparel provider of Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Playoffs, Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. E2 Sports handles all our apparel, and we definitely appreciate it. 9:04 to go. Cooper Newman and that offense come back out. We had a lot of scoring very early, had a lull, had a lot of scoring, and it hasn't stopped.
I was going to say, one minor lull. That's all we've had.
It was a short lull. Newman has time, rolls to the left, don't see any flags. He'll turn on the burners, and we'll get the first down, a gain of 13 out to the 45.
Ultimately, he didn't put the ball in the air. It's a good decision to tuck and run, move the sticks. But I like that play call. They run that little pop pass all night long. You fake the pop pass and look down the field.
That was better coverage in the back end by Oak Ridge. Nothing there.
Yeah, they just said the score, halftime score, Georgia Tech 17, Georgia 0, and you heard the place go, oh.
You really did. You really did.
It was like a shocker to this stadium. Todd Loveday's not worried about Georgia Tech or Georgia. Newman with a little throwback. Oh, this one's set up beautifully. Set up beautifully. Look out here. Inside the 35, down to the 33. And that one turned out well for Zach Banks.
Tackle by number 10, Cornelius Williams.
Like the play call. They've taken enough deep shots. That time it looked like they were going to take another deep shot. Eyes upfield, then right over there to Banks. And Banks has a couple of linemen out there in front, although Otto Van Rensburg shoved the Oak Ridge player into Banks.
Yeah, just a broken tackle.
First down at the 32. They'll play fake. Newman looking to throw.
And honestly, a good thing that it was incomplete because he was going to lose yards.
Yeah, also 2 yards if he catches it.
Another play where Cooper Newman's directing traffic mid-play.
And I don't remember a year where we've had playoff games week after week that have been kind of like this.
Yeah, it's been a thrill a minute, and the comebacks and the big plays and just the season-defining plays. One up top.
Look to throw, and a flag comes in inside the 5. Actually, 2 of them.
The pass interference on Oak Ridge.
Well, I'd love to see the replay because I'm not downing you, but it looked like 6 initiated that contact.
Now, once again, in high school football, it's not a spot foul, so it's not like the NFL where you're gonna put the football where it happened. You'll go 15 yards, and it'll move them inside the red zone.
Pass interference. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. The yardage is enough for a first down.
So watch the right side of your screen here.
I don't know, Eric. Looks pretty.
It's pretty convincing to me.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I think he sold it a little bit there.
Sold it, but he knew he had the call. First and 10 at the 17.
Oh,
they'll pump and go. Touchdown. Boy, what a nice job of pump faking to the outside, then throwing to the back corner of the end zone. And there's Gibbons for the touchdown, and Oak Ridge, you're up.
Back and forth we go. I mean, this is like Forrest Gump playing ping pong, buddy. I mean, it's back and forth we go. You almost quick called this when you said touchdown before he ever had his hands on the ball. And then he bobbled it. I was like, oh, woo.
Pump fake just enough to bring Williams up. At corner, couple steps, throws over his head for a touchdown.
Keep your eye on the extra points. To make it a 4-point game, extra point is up, and it is good. 38-34, a message from LMU.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Yeah. Look, they've never done that to us before. They put us in the box while we're on the break and a break. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, and back and forth we go. And the question now is who gets the first stop?
It's coming down to be one of those games where whoever gets the first stop will win the game, or whoever's got the ball last will win the game.
It's been fun. One way or the other,
it really has been fun. It has been fun. It's been great football, and Sevier County's been part of it 3 weeks in a row now. And
4. This is 4 weeks in a row.
Well, yeah, I know. But the first one wasn't.
Yeah.
First one wasn't a whole lot of fun. I mean, it wasn't much of a game. But I mean, this one and the last 2.
I'm just looking for a rule. I'm just looking for us to get a nice rules clarification. We get Don Talbot up here. He'll be our Gene Sterator.
Have him in the open. They go outside.
And they got it.
Sevier County wins the onside kick. What a stunning time to take an onside kick. With 7.5 minutes to go in a 38-34 game.
That tells you what Todd Loveday thought. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Yeah, I guess Loveday says I might as well just go ahead and go for it.
See, everybody does these onside kicks nowadays. The kicker trying to kick it to himself. You actually have a couple of different guys jump on it. It's a freshman, Alexis Martinez, who has the recovery.
Now, there's a flag down over here at the 36-yard line.
Somebody from Oak Ridge is upset. This is it's going to be a flag on Oak Ridge.
Well, and the question is, I didn't see it, but it's Demillion Porter who's got his helmet off. And a coach has pulled him off, and I don't know what happened.
Kind of throwing his helmet in frustration.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow, 15 yards.
Defense number 8. It's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be a first down.
For a moment, I was concerned for Oak Ridge that if there was contact made as he's over on the bench.
And he's had such a great game.
And they say he's out of the game.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Thankfully.
So the 15-yard penalty, as they're trying to settle Porter down, gives Sevier County the football at the 34.
But Austin said it. I mean, Todd Loveday shows you what type of game this is, right? It's I need the football back.
Do you take a shot on the first play? No, they'll hand off to the little freshman running back inside. Sidesteps the defenders down to the 25. And boy, Nathan Patterson is just slippery.
Yeah, that's going to be up 2nd and 1. A chance here. Maybe they hand it off and just pick up the first down. Or do they take a shot right here from about the 25-yard line?
I mean, we talked literally just like 10 minutes ago of Oak Ridge taking a 2-possession lead, and now it's Sevier County that can take a 2-possession lead. Clock under 7 minutes to go. Cooper Newman hands off to Patterson off left tackle, breaks through to the second line of defense, down to the 15, and finally corralled at the 14 after a gain of 11.
And he saw a seam open up there on the left side of the line of scrimmage and hit that gap in a hurry.
Oak Ridge's defense, can they muster up a stop? Hold them to a field goal. It remains a 1-possession game.
Kind of felt like Oak Ridge a little while ago had all the momentum in this game. I mean, obviously now Sevier County has a ton of momentum.
First down and 10. They'll stay on the ground to Patterson, who trips over the 17-yard line and falls at the...
I'm glad he jumped back up because he kind of juked himself out, right?
Well, you start watching that clock under 6 minutes to go, and if you're Oak Ridge, boy, it's almost mandatory that you get a stop here.
Yeah, just got to take it one play at a time. But I mean, you know, the big explosive play for a touchdown, the onside kick, the penalty, and you just got to chip it away one play at a time and try to
Second down and 11. Newman play fake, looking back to the far side. Nobody's there. Rolls back, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! That could have been one of 2 players, but it's Newman to Newman. It's Connor to Parker. And the score goes to 44-34.
Touchdown, Sevier County.
With 5:25 to go. Nothing there initially, Eric. Keeps the eyes up the field, and then finally he sees two guys, and they're lucky that Parker Newman just mossed. He went ahead and went over top and took it away from Akers.
I was going to say, Akers nearly played defense on that one.
Extra point is up and good. 45-34, 5:25 to go. And Sevier County now 5.5 minutes away from playing for a state title. Hey, for shots, great shots at tonight's game and many others this year. What a great shot there. Go to dhil.photos and get you some of those great shots from Dustin Hilbelink. Done an incredible job this year at dhil.photos. How about the onside kick call?
Gutsy.
Yeah, gutsy to say the least.
If you don't get that, of course, I guess he's thinking, if I don't get it, what's the worst that can happen?
It's 25, 30 yards difference in field. But it's kind of like a week ago against West on the 4th down. I thought they were going to Jude Costner, but they play fake and then they throw, and Austin's over here saying what a gutsy call. Todd Loveday has dialed up the right calls at the right time to get this team where it is.
I love the onside kick call. I do. Again, the way this game is going, where there's only been one little lull in this game, trying to say, hey, I need the football back and I need to score again. And they did just that, took advantage of a penalty.
What if they did it again?
They're not.
I'm joking.
No, I know you are. Maybe. Kick this one deep. And the Wildcats will have to do it on offense. And our thanks to Ann and JP and Jeremy at One Day Signs and Banners for their help this year with all of our signs. 865-525-5474. One Day Signs and Banners. This will be our last game on OEB Rivalry playoffs. It's been fun over the last month,
to say the least.
Our thanks to Chris Protzman and our friends at Fox and WKNX The Knox, and Kim Bird and our friends at WATE, our great partners. Some kind of a stoppage here. As Will Presley makes his way over to the near side, then goes back to the other side of the field. And you wonder if Oak Ridge starts taking those shots to try to score quickly. They'll play fake. They'll throw back here. Good play. Look at Sevier County's defense.
Just missed the block. 56 for Oak Ridge was set up there. TJ Hibben. And he just missed the block on Costner. And Costner comes through and does what Costner does, and that's make plays.
Clock at 5 minutes to go, a loss of 2 yards, and the Wildcats have got to put this in turbo mode. Second down and 12. Boy, the clock is just running. Stansberry steps up, takes a shot across the middle, and a flag comes in, and a good call as the defender was riding the back of the wide receiver.
It's unfortunate, too, because he threw into a guy who was surrounded by 4 different defenders. It was incomplete.
Defense, number 10. It's a 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Yardage is enough for a first down.
A couple of shout-outs. David Lawrence is watching from Kentucky. Ron Burgundy, a la Reagan Riley from Texas watching. All kinds of people watching all over the country. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line, actually 33. And the clock at 4.5 to go and a timeout down on the field. Oak Ridge takes the timeout. Take a look at the Glass Doctor break of the game to this point. Now, we've done this before, and then
those poor people didn't get glass on.
Then the comeback happened, but the break of the game's got to be the onside kick.
I mean, it absolutely has to be. You just scored. You wanted to go up 2 possessions and have that onside kick. You jump on it.
So, by the way, onside kicks have really worked well for Sevier County. Had the onside kick against Powell, got the perfect bounce, got the perfect bounce there on that one. I mean, as they say, you got to have a little luck.
Well, it helps when you have Taylor Madison, who is a senior and has been your kicker for a while, and they've just been really good at that.
First down and 10, 2 receivers, top of your screen. Stansberry play fakes, rolls right, looks up. There's a flag that comes in, very likely for a hold.
Yeah.
And it is a hold against the Wildcats.
Stop. 11.
Holding, offense number 24. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Replay first down.
Watch the right side of your screen and look for the hold.
Get 24 right here, who they called it on. He's got a fistful of jersey.
Dead ringer giveaway.
Also, great name for a running back, Rush. Rush Douglas.
First and 20. Got to speed it up. Stansberry throws this one out quickly. Cuts back to the inside, and Sevier County all over that one.
Second by number 8, Jackson Perry.
Third down long. Second.
3 receivers near side. Stansberry looks to throw. Across the middle, catch is made, and a big third down coming up here.
A big third down, at least his third manageable.
Yeah, I think next year, again, he's been banged up, and it's good to get him back, but Malik Howard is going to be such a weapon. I mean, he's just so big. I mean, you can just kind of let him go out there and just kind of manhandle and use that big body.
6'4", 225 as a sophomore. Not bad.
Third down and 7, under 3 to go. Stansberry play fake, looking to run, in trouble, and just throws this one out of bounds, and is that grounding? The referee looking.
I mean, Presley was down there near the 45.
We're still having a conversation.
I don't know if you say he's in the area, though, but he was kind of in the zip code.
We're going to converse about it.
That went Presley.
And they'll say fourth down.
Okay.
So 4th down and 7, and at this point, this is the season.
Just think, 2 weeks ago at this point, very similar.
We said the same thing.
Very similar.
I mean, Sevier County could literally be one play away from playing for a state championship.
What are you doing here? Because I'm dialing up pressure. Like I think you want to try to get it out of his hands quick.
Yes. Accelerate the clock. Force him into a bad decision. Bad throw.
If I'm him, I'm going to 2 or 3.
Stansberry has time, looking, throws it across the middle. Off the hands of the receiver, tipped away by the defensive back. And with 2:34 to go, the Smoky Bears are just sniffing a shot at a state championship.
That's tough. It looked like Adam Washington was in a really good spot to make that catch. Defender all over him, though, but we'll see the replay here. Good
Had a tight window, threw in the middle of a lot of people, and maybe should have been caught.
Yeah.
Just so many bodies there. I think the ball just went right through his hands. You know what I mean? Like just so much going on in front of him.
He had a guy that was right, fell across his face right before that ball got there.
Wildcats have one timeout left, so you would think that the Smoky Bears will just run the ball, and they will. To Patterson. Rang is not taking the timeout yet. What a run for Sevier County.
Rang won the state championship at Dresden, a single-A school out in West Tennessee. He took Powell to the semis, and now his another trip to the semis here at Oak Ridge.
And they'll make the move after being in 5A to 6A next year. Sevier County win, and once again, as Patterson off left tackle gets to the outside, gets back inside, and now they can just run the clock out. And Sevier County will play the night game on Friday in the 5A semifinal. Have not seen any scores of the Page game. I'll let you guys see if you can find something on that.
Well, Page has given up 24 points all year long.
I like their chances.
Tell you what a finish to the season for Oak Ridge.
They're up 24-7 on Springfield's 8-5. And one of those teams that got to the semis.
So 14-0 Sevier County against 14-0 Page. And I would put nothing past this Sevier County team with this group they've got, with this quarterback, as Todd Loveday can finally exhale and start cheering for his team.
See those stands starting to empty across the field because they want to go down there and celebrate with.
You feel so good for Loveday.
Todd Loveday better have his head on a swivel because here comes the bucket of water.
And it is cold.
And it's cold.
It is freezing.
The last snap, and that is it. It is Sevier County with a 45-34 win. It has been thrill-a-minute for 3 consecutive weeks. And the Smoky Bears improved to 14-0. And it looks like, as of where we stand right now, they'll play Page for a state championship right here on the Knox next Friday night.
Sevier County now 3 head coaches in a row. Tony Lingenfelter, of course, started with Steve Brewer, Lingenfelter, and now Todd Loveday. All 3 have taken the Smoky Bears to the state championship game.
It's a great tradition at Sevier County for sure. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, great teams, great coaches. Time now for the LMU post-game show as Casey Funderburg will look for our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP down on the field. And Casey's got the young man who gets another hat. Casey.
Cooper, you guys are undefeated, going to play in the state championship game next week. How does it feel just to pull off this incredible feat?
Yeah, it was a good feeling. At halftime, I thought we made the right adjustments. We got onto our guys. I didn't think we were playing to our best that we could play. In the second half, we updated and got a lot better.
What were those conversations like when you guys were down and needed to make some of those key plays here in the second half?
We're not really changing anything. It's just we got to keep everybody doing what they're doing, and then, we came out and did a lot better in the second half.
You guys have kept everyone on their toes this entire postseason run, coming from behind, and you've talked about how your team just knows when to turn it on, but what has it been like just being able to pull out some of these incredible games, sometimes in the very last quarter of the game?
Yeah, that's not always a good thing, being behind that late in the game. But like I said, our guys keep their head in it, and I feel like we played a lot better. And once we get down, but you don't like being down.
this team being able to go into Chattanooga undefeated is a really special thing. But what is it about this team that makes it so special to you?
Yeah, we're all so close. We're all a brotherhood, and we got one more game.
All right, well, go celebrate with your team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's composure for a sophomore, guys.
Well, he's had plenty of interview experience the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
so.
it just reminds me of the Sports Center commercial with Albert Pujols, where he's like the cyborg. I mean, just like not emotional, like just like all right, to next week.
Yeah, one more game and 2 more years of that young man. Joe Newbert collision of the game, off right tackle, and a big tackle by the Wildcats in the backfield. And give credit right there to Armani Bishop.
He played a good game.
For the Wildcats, or the Joe Newbert collision of the game. The Sevier County team next Friday night, and the Bigs only catch of the game, and boy, there were a bunch to choose from on this one, but it's the 93-yard.
Yeah, Hayden Akers going to run right underneath this one. Eric said he didn't break stride. He did not. And it's just a nice casual jog in the Secret City.
I'm telling you, 93 yards on the touchdown. What a night for Sevier County. And as we said in the second half, there was a stretch there with the Wildcats. You know, you're like, it's a 2-possession lead. Uh-oh, here we go. But it's like Sevier County, and when they needed the drive, the Buddies drive of the game, late in the game, they made it happen after the onside kick.
Yep, gutsy call. Only up 3 at this point, or 4.
Took advantage of a penalty as well. As you say, the freshman running the football down towards the red zone.
Yeah, Patterson brings it down, and then Cooper Newman rolling, buying time, and then throws to the back of the end zone.
2 guys there.
And Parker Newman comes up with the catch and the touchdown. Well, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, brought to you by Food City. 2 weeks from tonight will be our final broadcast of the year locally. We'll produce all the state championships. We're excited about that again next week over in Chattanooga. But we'll be at Maryville. 7:30, the pregame show. 8 o'clock is kickoff for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. Full postgame wrap of this one coming up tonight on WATE 6 on Friday. Frenzy, for everyone who's been a part of this one and for all season long, thank you for making us a part of your night. And to Casey Fenderberg, good luck with what's next in your career. Final score tonight, 45-34. Sevier County advances on to the 5A Blue Cross Bowl next week.